never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Wanna murder me, but never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Black excellence at its finest. Yeah, using big words, but he can't define it. Then hit him with the cannon, don't you stand behind him. It's about to get hot, watch him change the climate. He's nothing but a novice and he show his heart. Man, I think this rookie's done, sticking with a fork. Yeah, he treading water, swimming with the sharks. You will never see the light, living in the dark. The only thing he study is this information. Till I show him all his flaws in his calculation. Gotta leave his dummy dead as a demonstration. So I hit him with the case with no hesitation. It's a wealth of knowledge you ain't never seen. Chop his body up and weigh the dead on a triple beam. Get the glasses bully on my phone and he keeps calling me. Need me to come and pick him up from another murder scene. And he's telling me, I don't know why they keep invading me. I said we just don't keep kicking their ass into reality. Judas 7,000 said they want a war, but they should have already known that we were looking for. Wanna murder me, but never heard of me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar.
My name is JJ7000, aka Mandinka Molly, the most feared debater on this planet. Sit your ass down, because I know you can't stand. That's right. Come on into the den, man. We got a lot of talking and discussing to do about this goddamn diddler. He thought P. Diddy was a diddler. P. Diddy was a little diddler compared to this goddamn James Epstein, Jack George. What's his name? Jim Epstein, whatever the hell his name is. He's some kind of weirdo, man. I watched a little documentary last night on Tubi, man. I said, damn, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't been following it. Just all this information, all the files and stuff, all this is new to me, man. I'm like, what the hell is really going on? I want to give a shout out to my wife, my queen, my forever Jenny Hayes. I want to give a shout out to all the Lions Den, Sister Karima, the rest of the team over there. She'll be also doing a show on this project here in about, I think, 45 minutes. So go over there and check out both broadcasts. You know, share it to your social media, your Instagram, Bigo, what's that other one? TikTok, Facebook, you know, YouTube, wherever you want to share it to your platform. This is important information that need to get out. Now, y'all see the title of this. There's over 300,000 documents of this Epstein character, man. So we're going to get into a little bit of the information, and then, you know, show a couple of videos, open up the panel if anybody want to come up and discuss. Now, the Epstein files are not a single set of 300,000 documents, but rather a vast collection of over 3 million pages of documents. What Epstein been cutting up, baby boy? Shit. I mean, come on, Epstein. Yeah. What, you thought you was untouchable or something? See, really, to be honest, man, like this Prince, Andrew, you know, I mean, this is my personal opinion. Karima said, no, she don't think so, but this is my personal opinion. And her and I kind of had a mini debate about it yesterday. Of course, I let her win. You know, I said, all right, you won. I just jumped off the damn phone. You won, Karima. But anyway, the Epstein files are not a single set of 300,000 documents, but rather a vast collection of over 3 million pages of documents. Oh, my God. Boy, that George Epstein been cutting up. Look at the 180,000 images. You know, P. Diddy probably diddling around. R. Kelly, ain't no telling, man. You know, and 2,000 videos released by the U.S. Department of Justice since 2023, and they say there's still more to come. Now, this is under the Epstein Files Transparency Act. See, you got to be transparent. We got to see through what's going on, man. You know. Okay, what else we got in here, man? Okay. So these files encompass a wide range of materials, including raw allegations, hotline tips, witness statements, FBI reports, court findings, and financial records. You also got communication and flight logs. So it's crucial to remember that inclusive in these files does not imply or guilt of wrongdoing. As many names appear in context unrelated to any criminal activity or or are unverified claims. Meaning like sometimes your name might be brought up. Yeah, we're going to the Bruce Springsteen concert. It might be Epstein, one of his weirdo buddies talking about it. See, they got Whoopi Goldberg on there trying to figure out why her name is on the damn list. She over there on the view trying to hey, explain it, Whoopi. We need to know. You over there? You need what? So that's what I'm saying. She was over there. I might have to check it out. I didn't get to watch it all. But she over there her name ain't supposed to be in this. See, these files encompass a right. Okay, I read that. Okay. So here's a breakdown of content and some of the categories of elites mentioned, including celebrities, right? So we got a section for these Epstein files. You got the FBA investigation report summarizes of interviews, surveillance records, case notes, internal memos. This is from the FBI investigation into Epstein. So these show how law enforcement pursued the case and the information they collected. Also in these files, you got court filings and transcripts. Come on, man. Just a little bit. Right there. Okay. Come on, man. Right. Okay. Right there. Sis, right there. Stop right there. All right. Okay, so now you got documents from civil and criminal cases, including excuse me, y'all. You got excuse me. God dang it. Sorry about that. So what you got? You got depositions. You got people. The testimonies taken under oath. You're hearing transcripts and judicial orders against Epstein and Ghislaine. I can't never pronounce her name. Ghislaine Maxwell. That's his little side. That's his girlfriend. She comes from a very wealthy family over there in I think is it Britain? France. I think she's from France. Her daddy pretty big. Somehow some kind of scandal over there. She moved her ass over here. But she was the one connected to all these dignitaries, princes, and the queens and dukes and all that. She knew all the people. See, Epstein, he was just a dude who worked his way up through Wall Street. The Ponzi schemes, and he worked his way up. But he didn't have class. You can have all the money in the world, according to these people. You have all the money in the world, but if you don't have the class and the billionaire boy club, you're just another guy outside and peeking in. You hear me? So these are some of the key. So these are key to understanding the formal legal allegations. See, so we're gonna break down some of the financial records are in this Epstein files. 300,000 files of information. They got bank statements, wire transfers, property records, and transaction logs that reveal Epstein's wealth, how he managed it, and his financial dealings with others, right? You got flight logs in there. You got detailed records of passengers, routes, and dates to flights to Epstein's private jets, often referred to as the Lolita Express. Now, I may be mistaken, but I think Lolita was a Hollywood, let's see, Boulay, what they call her? Like a madame, you know what I'm saying? She was like a male pimp back in the day. So I'm just telling you, your code words just ain't cutting it, man. I got one of the emails. I got 2 16-year-olds, 2 14-year-olds, and I think a 13-year-old. And then my friends with me, they got a 13, 11, and 6 or something like that. It ended up being 8 kids on this boat. This dude got lost, and he's trying to reach where Epstein Island was. I'm like, bro, you got to be the dumb. Tell me, yeah, we coming there for dinner. So, I mean, come on, bro. See, I know goddamn well you ain't got no 2 twin 16-year-olds or no twin 14-year-olds. So and then he didn't talk like, yeah, my daughter Becky and her twin Becky and Sarah, they looking forward to coming out there to the island and hanging out and basking in the sun. No, these kids that he was talking about was like interpersonal. It wasn't personal. You could tell that these was not his kids. You see? Then he's about, yeah, we stopping on this other island, then when we get there by Sunday and Monday, then we can have dinner. Some shit like that. Like, okay, so now, their codes were just, we got them a pizza party. All this, man, come on, bro. And it took the FBI this long to figure this out. Come on. All right. So then you have communications, a huge volume of emails, letters, faxes, and other messages written between Epstein, his associates, attorneys, and various institutions. These offers direct insight into his interactions. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, then also in this in these files, right, is over 600,000 images seized from Epstein properties, which can range from personal photos to potential evidence. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Sorry. Let's keep going, man. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. All right. So, like I say, these files were just released. The Department of Justice released them, I think, a couple of days ago on the 17th or 18th, same day that the Prince Andrew supposedly got arrested for exchanging, giving out some information to Epstein. You know, I don't even think I haven't investigated enough to even say he had anything to do with kids, but he was dealing with Epstein, and I don't know what they was exchanging, but you know, it is what it is. Then you have Amazon purchase records, over 866 orders showing purchases made from Epstein properties. I mean, I don't know why that's important, but maybe he got, P. Diddy had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Maybe he had like 100,000. The more money you got, the sicker you are. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? I'm trying to tell you. Now look at this, raw submissions. Many documents are unverified submissions, including anonymous tips and statements from witnesses and alleged victims, which form part of the investigation, but may not be fully corroborated. Right? All right. So let's get into these categories a little bit now. We're gonna see who are peeking around, freaks come out at night, You know what I'm saying? The freaks come out at night. So a file contains references to over 23,000 named individuals and entities, from victims and witnesses to prominent figures. So the content of their mention varies greatly. You have royalty. Now, see, this is where you got the royal people and they're mixing and matching over there on the minds. I could just be conspirizing. I don't know if that's a word, but it is today. And I don't think that's the only island. I just don't think that's the only island they got, what they want to call it an island. I bet they got some underground stuff. Man, I bet it's a hub of this going on all over the world, man. I mean, royalty, what are they doing to political figures hanging out with him? Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, formerly Prince Andrew. Now, now he formerly known as Prince Andrew. He just stole that from Prince, y'all. You see what I'm saying? You can't have nothing, boy. Black folks come over, so here they go. Now he formerly Prince. Well, you see what I'm saying? In the state of Prince, if you know who running his estate area, y'all might need to patent that before everybody else be trying to formally known as Prince. I mean, come on. Then you got mentioned exclusive in emails, flight logs, photos documenting his friendships with Epstein. This is the Prince guy, the formerly Andrew, formerly known as Prince. I'm telling you, it's always a copy. This is a copycat league, man. You know what I mean? Now he want to be known as Andrew, formerly known as Prince. Well, you'll sit your ass down. Now look, documented his friendship with Epstein and his recent arrest for misconduct in public office. Now he in office cutting up. Who? He ain't the only one. Now look, now they got the Duchess of York. Hey, all y'all got your little Duchess dolls and your little memorabilia and all that. He's trying to throw it away. You see, she said Sarah Ferguson hanging out, email showing her asking Epstein for money. Now she out here begging, man. Shit. She probably blackmailing him. Hell, hey, you better sit in that in. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? She like one of the top people. Sarah Ferguson. She a Duchess. Now, how the hell you a Duchess and you run around begging? See, that's for my detective. My debate detective Spidey sense to start kicking in. Now we gonna look at her net worth. I guarantee she got some money. I guarantee you. I'm gonna look it up here in a minute. Now she up here asking him for money. See, and maintaining contact post-conviction. Look, even after the nigga got, hey, what? You better run that in. Hey, Sam, that's just a gangster. You hear me? Hey, that just ain't playing. That just is not playing. I mean, that's what I'm, with my investigating, I'm gonna lead towards that direction, ladies and gentlemen. At the Lions Den Academy of Education and Information, we bring it. You know what? And another thing, this episode of Lions Den is brought to you by common sense. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. All right, come on, man. Let's get into this investigation, man. I don't know what took me so long to peek in. I guess everybody was talking about it, man. I ain't one of the ones that just because everybody talking about it, I got to do a show. But the list that came out now. You hear me? Now we can talk about it. God dang on Department of Justice ain't playing around with them, I guess. They might be part of the cover up too. You never know, man. Throwing us smoke signals. All right. So the Duchess, she out here. Look. She out here, hey, she trying to extort him and shit. Look, email showing her asking Epstein for money. And maintaining, even after he went to the joint, supposedly went to the joint, contact post-conviction, which mentions her daughters as well. And see, the daughters even, hey, Epstein, man, you need to run that in, bro. We're not playing with you. Then you got Peter. Look, these are some of the top people in the world, y'all. See, these ain't no little fellas, man. You know how you got the top debaters in the art of the debate world. You like top dogs like JJ and over there, the Commissions, Tahuti, the Tataria. Then you got the little fellas like goddamn it, what's his name? Anyway, I don't get his name, but yeah, let me think of this guy. Heru consciousness. I mean, come on, bro. So this ain't no Heru consciousness we dealing with. Right here, man. This is some heavy hitters. You see, you got Bill Clinton. Let's get back to Peter Mandelson, not Mandelson. Numbers of emails in there. He writing them a lot too. What he got going? Numerous emails and financial transactions, along with allegations of him sharing sensitive government information. Now, what they sharing sensitive information with Epstein? They pillow talking to me. What is this? Now under police investigation. Well, I mean, what could be so sensitive to get this man in trouble? So he aspire. I mean, what is he doing, man? We got to look into Peter Mandelson. Then you got Bill Clinton. These are top heavy hitters that they just fooling around with this Epstein guy, y'all. I mean, hit that like, share, subscribe. Let me see what's going on real quick. Yeah, comment. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah, so all right, we got Marquise in the building up with us early in the morning, smashing idols. It caught me off guard, smashing idols. Yeah, it did. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, these people, man, I don't understand why in the chat. Hey, put maybe a reason why y'all think that these top people I'm talking about, the Prince and Donald Trump and Bill Clinton, Prince and Andrew, formerly known as Prince. You can't call him Andrew. You can't call him Prince no more. You got to call him Andrew now. Y'all see, that's a smoke screen. You know, goddamn well he's still a Prince. He ain't a Prince with us no more. we didn't strip him. He trying to take it now. Yeah, I'm formerly known as Prince. Call me Andrew now. See, this is some bull crap, man. Come on, let's keep going, man. All this is a goddamn on strike. We try to get to the top devil. Where he at? Her or she or whatever it is, androgynous one, whatever you is. They coming. You got all kind of folks that it might turn you in. You better be careful. But then my theory is, man, these people got so much goddamn money, and then they got so many people involved in this. Like, man, it's to me, seems like they probably hiding some of these people out, man. That's just me. I ain't been really looking at this too long, so I gotta, do a little bit more investigating. Okay, so let's keep going, man. So they got Bill Clinton, the first black president, as y'all would say, because he could play a saxophone. Oh man, he said, I think he said more of us to prison than anybody. His wife Hillary Clinton. She wasn't no joke, man. She was mob style, bro. You know, that's just my opinion. The words expression viewed by JJ 7000 are only his. Let's keep going. Now, Bill Clinton, former U.S. president. Now, what he doing, man? What Bill William doing over there? What's his name? William Herbert? Something like that. Mentioned in flight logs and social context. You know, okay. Well, I guess that ain't too much. You ain't got too much out on you yet, Bill. You might be all right. You just flying around. Maybe, I don't know. But Donald Trump, former U.S. president, now he's the president again, mentioned, this is why Donald don't want this to get out. Shit, But see, that's a pattern for Donald because, you know, he's running beauty pageants and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? He could just walk in, see all them young girls just undressed. You know, they showed that before. Remember in Rush Hour, where they would, you know, Chris Tucker went in the back with them, and he was speaking in French and all that. That's how them women just used to, you know, because they got to undress quick and get dressed and get back out there. Yeah, man, Trump was doing that, man. You know, hanging out with Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner got tunnels and stuff. What's going on down these goddamn tunnels? We're going to have to look into that too. Did anybody come up missing hanging out with Hugh Hefner and them? I mean, they've been doing this type of madness. These people have been doing this for a long time, bro. Since evil existed. How about that? You tell me how long is that? So Donald Trump, former U.S. president, mentioned in social contacts from before his presidency through the Department of Justice states claim against him, and the files are unfounded and false. See, okay, see, I don't know. See now, let's see. They talking about he ain't got to know him. This up to date. Well, I think this the up to date stuff right here. It's got to be. So we gonna figure out if Donald Trump is innocent until proven guilty. Now you got one of Barack buddies. He had Barack. You know, he a Barack, y'all. I mean, come on. Former Israeli prime minister. What you doing on island? Known to have socialized with Epstein and visited his island. See, this is why I guess he got in trouble. Epstein might was working as a double spy or something, you know. And Andrew probably jealous of Charles and all them. You know what I'm saying? You know, Andrew losing his hair, so he might have been jealous of that. You know what he mad about? But yeah, I'm gonna tell you what they really doing to Epstein. I wonder how they found out. You know, Epstein, he can't trust Epstein. He probably threw you on the bus. They probably sent Epstein in to watch you. Ain't no telling, man. Just, you know, espionage and conspiracy theories. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? They got the music and Hollywood folks hanging out there. See, they all get their orders. Okay, now you put up this. I want you to put out this song. You tell Nicki Minaj she better be twerking a little harder than what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, ain't no telling what they tell you. They getting their orders, man, from the island. You hear me? I mean, this is just my theory. You know, I don't know. Okay, then you got the Hollywood and music stars, y'all. Oh, Lord. You got Mick Jagger frequently mentioned events and invites. And the photo of Bill Clinton and Epstein. They all hanging out. Yeah. What's his name? Ooh, pleased to meet you. Won't you say my name? Ooh. You know what this song about? That's about the goddamn devil. Pleased to meet you. Go and listen to it. See, we need a remix on that, nigga. They ain't falling for it, no, but you gonna have to trick them a little bit harder. Singing this damn demonic music. You hear me? Yeah. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, I heard it. Won't you say my name? Ooh. Yeah, that's the devil song, man. I'm about to pull up the name of it. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay, then we got Paul McCartney. Now, see, some of his music is devil music when you rewind it. You hear me? That's when they were doing backmasking, putting their little hidden messages in the music. You hear me? Go look at a dude named John Todd. He'll tell you all about it. He was a high-level Satanist, druid or something like that, man. He'll tell you about the music industry. He'll tell you, man, they take the masters of your music, take it back in some little room, then they start chanting over that piece. Right? Then okay, here you go, little Uzi Vert. Hey, where's that little Nas? Get him out here too. Yeah, here, go send it out now. Be a devil. Be demonic. Yep. All right, so we got Paul McCartney referred in emails and Epstein purchasing tickets to his benefit show. So his name was in there because they were talking, yeah, man, you going to that Paul McCartney concert, some shit like that. Elton John, Elton John hanging out with connected to the AIDS Foundation. So, you know, he probably funneling money. Ain't no telling what they're doing, man. They doing too much. I know that. The AIDS Foundation purchasing tickets to his benefit show. All right, well, who else on the list, man? Look, you got Elton John. Elton John. Benny in the Jets. Benny. Y'all don't know about that one. So, you know, I work on the roof or something with the Caucasian. You know, you ain't got no choice but to listen to this stuff. And so you put your rap music on, they all frown up. So, hey, it's my turn. Get to work. You see how fast I'm moving? God damn it, they pep it up. Yeah, I was dancing. Hey, when they music on, they're doing the air guitar and everything else. But now mine come on, they want to slow down and work. Yeah. Hey, I reported it too. Hey, I'm putting that in my notes. Yeah, when my music come on, I seem to work fast. Dear diary, I seem to work faster, but they slow down. But goddamn it, when that goddamn Megadeth come on, boy, you can't tell them nothing. I said, what is this? Hey, I started moving fast. I wanted to get away from this goddamn shit. Nigga down here about to shoot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't staying too close to that radio box, man. Y'all was tripping. I've been in the, hey, look. I've been in the goddamn witchcraft state of mind and hypnotized. I done run off the goddamn roof. I ain't fooling with y'all. Yeah, but look, hey, let me play some of my music. Now they frowned up, man. Maybe that music must break your spell. What the hell y'all got going? All right, let's keep going, man. Look at this. They got Eric Clapton mentioned in benefit concert content. Okay, Roger Waters mentioned in the concert lineup. They got Bon Jovi. I thought he was dead, man. Shit, he's still hanging out. As old as he is, trying to rock out. Also referring to concert. He's still trying to do concert, man. God damn. So y'all can't even talk about 40-year-old rappers. These cats been around 78 and 80. Look, you see the Rolling Stones. Shit, they gotta keep touring till they die. Their contract up. That's what it is. We're gonna work you to death. You hear me? He thought murder was the case that they gave Snoop. You see, Snoop got a lifetime contract with them. They not know that live forever. I go, I want to live. And that's forever. They tell her, yeah, they all got some kind of going on, man. I'm trying to tell you. And look at this, Whoopi Goldberg. What the hell what in the Harpo hell is she doing there? Oh, that line, Harpo, did you beat me? So, Whoopi Goldberg, she on The View yesterday talked about, why my name on the list? I ain't get to watch it. We gonna see what the hell kind of excuse you came up with. Look at this. Email regarding a private plane. You the one on a private plane, Whoopi. See, did you know why you go on a private plane? Plan for an event. What she clarified was a charity. See, now we ain't believing you, Whoopi. Now, she talking about it was a charity event. Now, all the islands you gonna go to, you could have went to the Bahamas, goddammit. You could have went to Jamaica. What else? Shit. San Tome Island, somewhere. What you doing over there? You know y'all whisper in circles. You didn't just get there and was surprised. She talking about it was a charity event. We're not believing you. I'm gonna find what I think I got it in my history. We're gonna find what kind of excuse old Whoopi they came up with, y'all. All right. So you got Jared Leto. Now that ain't Jay Leno, it's Jared Leto, but he no Whoopi, y'all. Let me see. He talking about charity event. Hey, get some. Hey, he don't need no goddamn money. He's a philanthropist. He don't need you to come help him raise no goddamn money. Shit. A charity event. You could have came up with a better one than that. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all think Whoopi lying. And then you put a 2 in there if you think she thinks she's just hiding something. And put a 3 if she's just outright lying. Damn Whoopi Goldberg, boy. Yeah, I seen her yesterday. They're trying to. You better get up here and explain yourself. And all the people on the panel, her little view buddies, they're looking at her with their lips crossed. Come on, Whoopi. Okay. Then somebody called me, got distracted, so I didn't get to watch that. We don't even know this Jared Leto. Name appears in the email with a vague comment. Did very well. Look, the Kanye West crazy ass up over there. What he doing? Kanye West. Look, he all at the island. Tell me they don't care about black people. George Bush don't care about black people. What you hanging out with him for? See? All y'all got to be questioned about this. Yeah, remember he got after Katrina. Yeah, they don't care about George. No, because he know George did it. They was gonna flood him out. Yeah, you gonna get up here, boy, and you gonna say they don't care about black people. Make it look like we ain't did it. You hear me, boy? Hey man, I was at a job recently, man. The white dude like, they boy, I had to stop that in the gate, bro. Look, let me tell you something, man. I'm a grown ass man. I don't want to play none of your games. I'm here to work, boy. I said, man, me and the Mexican dude look at each other like, man, they, what the hell is going on? You see? But then they got us working out in the middle of the mountain somewhere. So yeah, man, it was a sketchy time, man. With shit, they're gonna break the ropes out. Is this a trap? Hell, yeah. Hey, it's still hanging us. Don't get it twisted. They just found somebody about 4 or 5 days ago. This is 2026, y'all. They still hanging us. If you still, it is for the future audience. If y'all watching this in 2056, put in the chat that they still hanging us. And then if you can reach me at judahjeremiah12@gmail.com. I'm still running around slanging and banging. I'm still one of the world's most feared debater. Just look me up. See, they be like, you need to retire. I'm like, man, this ain't me playing no goddamn football. This is a mental game, Jack. This is a mental intellectual battle. It's a spiritual battle. Not to quit because I'm 55 or 60. You see old Paso old ass still out there getting it. Elder Patai, he said he was still kicking butt. So man, y'all better fall back. Y'all stuck with me. You hear me? We're gonna be exposing all you got dang on pseudos and this stuff like this. All right. So Kanye West is mentioned in the 2011 Epstein email referencing his song Power. Okay, they listen to a song. Okay, that ain't if that's all they got in there, you ain't got too much to worry about Kanye. I mean, damn. Yeah, y'all shit. Jay-Z, him and Beyonce, Beehive, y'all got some explaining to do. What they do, what J and B doing over there? Named in an unverified FBI tip. Now he tipping folks off. Oh, jeez. Kanye needs to give it setting folks up. You see what he did to goddamn on Suge Knight, Herb Gotti, Jay Prince. he giving out FBI tips. Oh shit, Jay-Z, you a mess. Let's get past him, man. Okay, you got Beyonce. Oh, Beehive. Uh-oh. I mean, throw away all your goddamn Beehive, goddamn jerseys and all that. We got some more. Let me see. She said, felt the impact of Jay-Z's mention. Okay, she would reports of followers. She done lost her followers. See, you shouldn't have took your ass to the goddamn island. I don't know if you win or not. You was at a Diddy party. It's close enough. All right, here we go. Yeah, he got shared. And Ray J already talking about, look, Ray J crazy. Look, hey, I ain't gonna say no. I want y'all to do me like Ray J. Shit, the Beehive tough. God damn it, I'm a bear. We'll dip into that honey pot. Take what we want. Not like Diddler style. Epstein, but you know, I'm talking that I don't think that. No. But anyway, look, she felt the impact. Losing your father. They're tired of you damn boring me. You're putting out the same music. Switch it up, man. Shit. I mean, come on. And then y'all at the goddamn Super Bowl turn into some kind of demon. Did y'all see it? 49ers versus the goddamn Ravens Super. She sucked up so much of the damn energy that damn witch shut the power went off. You hear me? That to delay the game, man. That's whatever spell she put down, Jack. You hear me? Now Cher listed. Let's see what Sonny is Cher. That's why Sonny left her. Sonny wasn't trying to hang out in no goddamn Epstein Island. You used to be Sonny and Cher. How come Sonny name ain't in here? See, I told you. Sonny had to get rid of her shit. Cher listed, look at this, y'all, among celebrities mentioned in the document. Like, they ain't telling them what they're saying, but so we got to just go with this so far, what they got. All right, okay, who else we got? You got George Clooney, also appeared in a general mention. Okay, Robert De Niro. You throw away all your goddamn Casino, what was that, Goodfellas. What else he got, man? Let's see if he, okay, wait. Now look, see, mentioned in a broader scope of documents. See, I told you. You fucking talking to me. What did you do? I look funny to you? Which one did that? No, they was it Robert De Niro that did that? No, it was the other dude, Joe Pesci. Okay, let's keep going. All right. The Diana Ross is listed among celebrities mentioned. That's how they say about her. Courtney Love. Epstein seemed to be following her on Twitter. Okay. He lurking around. Epstein lurking around. See, look, make sure he ain't lurking on. Make sure Epstein ain't lurking on your page, because then, goddamn it, if he start talking about you to his friends, you might end up in the file, man. Shit. Damn. Yeah, you can't even have a damn social media. Look, you get mentioned. She ain't did shit. Look at this, y'all. This could be one of us. Epstein type get to watching, something. Man, that JJ know it's funny the other night, and now I'm in the fire. What the hell? Look at this, y'all. He following her on Twitter. Come on. So what that got to do with anything? Man, this is some bull crap. All right, who do we got? Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. That's that one. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are. No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. Yeah, that was a cut back in the day, but that's who he is, y'all. Just for these new people. You got Elvis Presley. I don't know what he hanging. Hey, this dude been around. See, now Elvis. He like, okay, but no, he could have been hanging out with him, man. Okay, so maybe all these are mentions. They gotta be, because Elvis was dead. He at the island. Greg Allen, Janis Joplin. See, come on, we finna Steve. See, they can't even listen to your music. But now they got him all in the game. They got all these Creedence Clearwater Revival, the Beatles, the Who. These music artists' names appeared often through press materials, bios, and even lists, indicating a broad social awareness then within Epstein circle. So you get, man, Epstein get to listen to your goddamn music. The next list come out. Shit, P. Diddy gonna be. Oh well, damn, he already on the list. Okay, let's keep it going. All right, now look, you can't even do academics and science, man, to be a top guy. And Epstein picking around at you, you're gonna be on the goddamn list. This list is not really implicating nobody. I mean, you just, man, come on, man. Damn, you can't even be popular. Epstein type looking at you, reading your book or something, you're gonna make the list. Man, this is some bull crap. Look at this. Epstein, okay, now look. Academics and science. Okay, Marvin Minsky, AI pioneer. This is Marvin Minsky, y'all. See, received a grant from Epstein, so he's a philanthropist, and organized academic symposia on Epstein's private island. He had to go all the way to the island to get him a grant. No, I bet they granted you all right. Yeah, you want this grant for this AI? You got to come to the island. So we now see Mr. AI pioneer. We need to know what happened. Why he couldn't have mailed you your grant? You couldn't have faxed it, and you couldn't sign your name and faxed it back. I mean, what is this? You had to go all the way to the island to get a goddamn grant. See, that don't make no sense right there, y'all. All right, who we got? Lawrence Cross, theoretical physics, close friend of Epstein's, helped arrange conferences and defended Epstein at this convention. So he called this Lawrence Cross character is one of his top supporters, I guess. Steven Pinker, cognitive sociologist, attended dinners. There you go, y'all. See, now you definitely gonna have to get looked into, because y'all key word is dinner. See that? You see? Y'all gotta look into Steve Pinker more often, because if y'all doing your investigation, because that dinner is a key word that they be using. You hear me? The one dude on the boat said, "Yeah, man, where your island at, man? I got two 16-year-olds, two 14-year-olds, and I think an 11-year-old. And then the couple with me, they got a 13, a 4, and whatever the age you list." I said, "Well, wait a minute, man. You don't even know how to talk in code right. You could at least say they was twins or something. What the hell you doing with? And bro? You know you finna go down. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I talked about him the other day. If y'all want to see my show the other day I did on this, go back a couple of days. There's like 300 celebrities were listed in the files. You know, that's got like I'm a small channel. I got two more y'all subscribe. I'll be at 800. I don't know what you're waiting on, man. Damn, it's for free. Get me to 800 today, y'all. You know, that's a milestone. You hear me? And then like let's see, so 800, then it's almost 2,000 people have seen that. You see, so hey, you put certain things like Karima told me. I must have caught the algorithm. What they call that algorithm wave? You hear me? Sometimes you get caught up in you get caught in the algorithm, right? You might get 50,000 one day, and then you sink back down to reality. Where everybody at? I'm talking about this. They don't want to hear that shit. you gotta be talking about ICE, Epstein files, and MAGA. You see, yeah, man. You get to talk about some education stuff. They have to know. I said, so yeah, that's how it go. Yeah, I caught the goddamn algorithm yesterday, y'all. I ain't like I wasn't walking. Okay, all right, we back. You know what I'm saying? I used to get them views all the time on Facebook Live, and then in the earlier days when we started the Lions Den, the YouTube channel. And then, all these restrictions and all this stuff they're doing now, they make it hard for you. They want you to pay for their services or something, man. You got to buy whatever the ads and all. Now, I want an organic audience. I want to organically get the people. I don't want no fake, come on, bro. Okay, let's keep going. This list is not exhausted, but it provides a very good overview of the vast and diverse connections found within the millions of pages. Y'all. You see? Okay, let's see. So then I asked about this is a rumor, but they hunting people. So I have found incredible information or evidence in the released Epstein files or related investigations that indicates billionaires or anyone else associated with Jeffrey Epstein's engaged in hunting people for sport. Because that was some of the things that's floating around that they hunting humans for sport, man. Yeah, I remember that movie with Ice T. I forgot, he was like a bum or something. They took him there and fattened him up. And next thing you know, hey, we gonna give you a 2-hour head start. He's like, what was you talking about? They shot the gun and then he took off. And then he ended up. It was a happy ending because he got all up. You hear me? That's right. Okay. So the documents investigation focused on sex trafficking. Oh, look at this. This is what they focus on: sex trafficking, sexual abuse of minors, and related crimes, including potential financial crimes and conspiracy. While these allegations are horrific and widespread, the specific accusation of human people for sport has not been substantiated by official reports or court documents. I don't mean they wasn't doing it, because it might come out, There are rumors and conspiracy theories that circulate online, but official sources, including law enforcement and the UN human rights experts who reviewed the files, described the crime as a global criminal enterprise. Oh, I told you, it's a global. See, these guys, man, all right, man. Look at this, a global. Look at that, y'all. Criminal enterprise. I mean, what? See. Involving systematic sexual abuse, trafficking, and exploitation of women and girls, not hunting. Okay, the hunting ain't on here. It's important to rely on verified information from official investigations, and reputable news sources when discussing such serious matters. See, here go my sources down here. You see, this will provide your sources. You can go right over here. See, look, pull up your source right here. Let me show you. Official. See? It's coming with sources. Look, I'm at the United Nations while you still Googling, nigga. Look, can y'all see this? I mean, I don't know what their problem is. They worry about my search engine. Don't worry about let's stop sharing. I'll show you. Here go the source. Here go one of my sources. Oh, okay. Here go one of my sources right here, man. Yeah, you talking to your I have to do a lot of work. Yeah. Go find me this and find me that. I got to articulate it. What the hell wrong with you? What, you want me to go to the library and then the magazine store to find this? When the library right at my goddamn front door. I heard my cousin. See, JJ just reading stuff. You got them right sources. You up here reading a goddamn book called OISP, written by Nutcase Dennis in 1858. Talking about this is the path to enlightenment. And you don't sit down somewhere, man. They get scared when I come around. They know I'm a press them about that goddamn OISP book. You see, look, here go the source. I think I hit the source. Look, y'all. Oh, hold on, wait. Oh, hold on. I know y'all can't see it yet. Hold up. Okay, wait. Hold up. Stop sharing. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, man. I got time for y'all crying. Hey, I don't complain when you go on Google, Chrome, or the JSTOR, or what's that Bible Hub, whatever you want to go. Wherever you can find the information, hey, I'm proud of it. That's what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's like a petty excuse. JJ, they use it. AI to hit the better. Shut up. Hey, man, come on, man. All right, let me show you. Here go the source right here, man. We over here, we don't play. We bring the source out of the Lions Den Academy, education and information. We bring it out. All right, here you go. Can y'all see this? This is the United Nations. See, we all over the world with our sources. These guys, they getting theirs from Jet Magazine, some goddamn weird shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, I was in my last year of high school. I took a debate class, and we got to debate. It was 4 black people in there. I was talking to my debate partner today, shit. Yeah, man. So back then, you know, it was 1989. Yeah. You know, it was our black people still being oppressed and discriminated today in the year was 1989. So we had 4 blacks. The 2 blacks, and me and him said, yeah. The other 2 Uncle Ruckuses and goddamn Sambos is like, no. So of course, then all other people in the class were white. No, I ain't making up excuses, but we beat the shit out of them and we still lost. No, you guys are going to, you know, because they might up to, you know, no, you guys are just as equal as us, and you guys got the same type of financial benefits, and man, it's just shit. Still was being unfair. I'm sure we still getting hung. I ain't find no clips of y'all getting hung. Yeah, that's what am I talking for? Well, how you figure it's fair? What we doing the man. I show you. Look, I'm gonna show you for the show. Man, we're just talking about it. All right, let's keep going up. Shout out to Darren Cole. I'm gonna get him on the show. We're gonna have to go over that day that we got cheated. That was the first time I got cheated in the debate. Hey, and been looking for the signs of getting cheated in the debate ever since. God dang it. You hear me? Let's keep going. We got the Epstein files up here, man. Y'all getting your little news out of Time magazines and shit. Like we at the United Nations, y'all. This is made all the way there, man. All right, let's keep going. Hit that like, share, subscribe. All right, now look at this. FC, look. You ain't like that. You got that right. Bring me the source. That ain't fair. Shut up. That's Cosmo crying because I talk to my AI like a regular person. That ain't my fault. Yeah, man, go get me the sources, references, peer review articles, Chicago style citations. Make sure that the sources are, cross-reference. I need universities that's, teaching this, and I need also the people that's against it. Hey, you got to do honest scholarship. I want for and against. So then, this your rebuttal? All right, now who rebutted this? Give me the counter argument to this, and then counter my argument to the counter. See what I'm talking about, man? Yeah, I don't know what you do. I'm giving you some of my debate secrets because I'm semi-retired, so I want somebody to carry on the torch. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you got the Epstein files. No one is too wealthy or too powerful to be above the law. This is the United Nations coming from. That's what they said now. I don't know how high he is up there with these cats, but rights experts demand accountability. Okay, then we're going to the nations. Yeah, look. See, look, 7,000 bringing the closest up to date goddamn sources as he can. And look at it. This February 17, 2026. You hear me? We're not playing over here, man. We're not playing. If you want to see the United Nations, UN News, Global Perspective, Human Story. See, they talking about this all over the world. See, this is what we do over here. Now, what you gonna cry about that? What you gonna cry about that? Everything I'm reading to y'all, all I gotta do is click over into the goddamn source. Let's keep going, man. They just mad because they're not us. All right. The large scale disclosure. Let me see. Hold up. All right. The large-scale disclosure of material known as Epstein files have revealed disturbing and incredible evidence of what independent human rights experts describe as a possible global criminal enterprise. Oh man, we in some goddamn trouble. Here we are. Look at this. You can't escape them. You think you're gonna go to Mexico and hide if you want to? I'm going to Detroit to hide out from them. Sure, that no, they gonna come there. They'll come there too in Chicago. They ain't scared. They say this is a global. You see, a lot of us, a lot of so-called. I was gonna put like we local. They all over the goddamn world. Look at this, y'all. Global criminal enterprise involving systematic sexual abuse, trafficking, and exploitation of women and girls. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. And look at this. And see, I got up-to-date news over here, man. Y'all still reading 2 years ago type of information. What the hell wrong with y'all? Update your information. And look at this. In a statement on Monday, the independent experts who serve in their individual capacities under mandates from the UN, the Human Rights Council, and are not UN staff, warned that the alleged acts documented in the files could amount to some of the gravest crimes under international law. Oh, Lord. They better come out of them for international war crime, international crimes of law. You hear me? Now, I don't know how they going to get up out of this. Do they got anybody connect? Like, who's these people? Now we got to look at who the people. This is what we're going to do, y'all. They talking a good talk. You hear me? They talking a good talk. Now, who's this council that's going to be making a decision and judging this? Huh? Who's y'all council? Y'all been knowing about this. Now all of a sudden y'all concerned. This ain't nothing new. All right. So now the reported conduct could amount to sexual slavery, reproductive violence, enforced disappearance, torture, inhuman and degrading treatment, and femicide. According to, I don't even know what the femicide. I guess that's killing the women. Femicide, according to the expert. I ain't never heard no goddamn on femicide. Somebody look that up in the chat. Yeah, man. Hey, bro. This right here. Hey, man, this right here is something really huge. That hold on for 1 second here. All right, y'all. Y'all see that? Femicide. Somebody, hey, Marquise. Hey, look that up. Emerson Victor World. Look that up and put it in there. Y'all got wrenches. Put the definition of it in there. All right. Thank you. All right. So, this is crazy. Look at this, y'all. This is crazy, man. Let's keep going, man. And shout out to the Lions Den, JJ7K TV. Shout out to the newer platform is up and coming and forming the debate league. Shout out to Titans Debate League. Shout out to DMG. He got a new debate league called Worldview War Debate League. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be going over there later on today. He gonna interview me. Well, anyway, let's get back to it. Shout out to the new platform. Shout out to shout out to Debate. I know y'all got some, like some people left over from other platforms, but shout out to Bars Reloaded. I ain't got nothing against these smaller platforms, bro. I don't. I've always freaking them and went to them, But shout out to some of the old school platforms, man. It gave me a chance back in the gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them up here. I guess they were trying to mock me, but they end up being the victim. Victim of intelligence. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, the audience was like, one more. Bring him back up here. They be like, Garfield, why you throw him in the back? You got his name in the title. Yeah, Garfield used to use my name for clickbait, man. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's get back to the meat and potatoes. Shout out to the old school. Shout out to Garfield. Shout out to shout out to Cross the Line. I would just go over there a couple of times, get thrown off. But you got to start somewhere, man. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Sonnet old ass. Hey, what you gonna do about this Jabari Holy Ghost debate? Inquiring minds want to know. I've been trying to get in contact with Holy Ghost. He don't want to talk to me now. I would like him to come over here and at least address the accusations that was put upon him by, nobody, that person that came over and did it. I don't know if they're fully credible, man. They try to lie on you, so I know. So I'm like, well, where's your evidence? Just sitting by somebody at a goddamn event don't mean y'all was together, especially when y'all was on goddamn stage. You wrong for that. You need to get over here and hey, son, you need. Hey, man, I don't like that, man. You mad at somebody, you gonna throw somebody else in there. I don't give a damn how mad I am at son. I ain't finna make no shit up. I may joke them and all that, but man, that ain't cool. Y'all say you want to y'all say the world discriminate against y'all. Well, then, but y'all doing shit like this. Look, he's sitting by him. Sonata was in a goddamn high chair type of big tall stool. Like he was the one like, moderating the show. Then the rest of the two people were sitting lower in lower chairs. And you had that one star, whatever his name is, because it was an event for social media content creators. So you had Kevin Wesley, you had Sonata in the park. I ain't seen on stage. You had Star, whatever this transgender content creator is, and they had a couple more people. They on stage. He can say, "See, look, he's sitting by him. I told you they together." Nah, you sit here and lie. You said you had them at a goddamn Ray J party. That's what you came over and said. So this person, I don't like that. You ain't credible. So don't be going around the community slandering and lying on people. I know people do lie on me, man, but then I got some goddamn dignity, man. I ain't finna do that to nobody. Especially if the shit, man, get up out of here. I gotta kick that motherfucker out. Excuse my language. Get out the door. Now you can't even sit by him at the bus station. They might take a picture. Hey, look, they're together. So now then you wonder why people cringe when you come around. But y'all want us to accept y'all. Y'all want to be in all our sports. Bro, start your own LG transgender wrestling league. Your own basketball team. How you playing with the women? Trump has changed it now. Something about because they had the transgender guys in jail with the women. Now they can't do that no more. See, Obama, you put a confusing spirit over the United States. Them laws you passed, bro. You really kind of messed a lot of things up. I mean, you got to be politically correct, man, but. I mean, come on, man. Why are they playing in sports? There should be women for women. Then they win a championship holding it up. What is this? Come on, man. And then they was already programming us a long time ago for the. Y'all ain't never seen Joanna Man? I mean, come on, bro. I gotta start waking up. Joanna Man. All right, let's keep going. The experts. Okay, so now this is crimes against humanity threshold right here. See, so under okay, did I read this? I don't know if I did or not, but under international criminal law, crimes against humanity occur when acts such as rape, sexual slavery, and forced prostitution, trafficking, persecution, torture, or murder are committed as part of the widespread systematic attack directed against the civilian population with knowledge of the attack. Okay, yeah. Y'all see that? Knowledge of the attack. This is a global criminal enterprise that we're dealing with. This is bigger than Diddy. This is bigger than Epstein. This is bigger than the Prince. Andrew, formerly known as Prince. You can't call him Andrew no more. Shit. Hey, he would be like our Prince. See, formerly known as Prince. Now by the time he can't have nothing, man. You couldn't have came up with Andrew, formerly known as Duke or something, man. I mean, come on, bro. Anyway, let's keep going. Now, the expert said the patterns reported in the files may meet this threshold and must be prosecuted. So, Kareem, you might, they ain't playing. At least the United Nations, but we got to see who only, can they get paid off? These people that from this council, you're dealing with billionaires. Some of the people that's in political office and positions, they ain't no billionaires. They probably living well off, but you get these billionaires throwing that money at you or threatening your family. You never know what kind of decisions you might make on this. You hear me? All right, let's keep going. So the expert said that the patterns reported in the files may meet this threshold and must be prosecuted in all competent national and international courts. Now, what y'all think about that in the audience? If anybody got a range, put some information on about these international courts. Like, are they dealing with it right now? Okay, let's see what they say right here. So the disclosure process stemmed from the Epstein Files Transparency Act. Signed into law 19 November of 2025. On 30 January 2026, following delays, the United States Department, that's probably why they're trying to close the government, man. We don't want to investigate it. We better shut the government down. Okay, look. Following delays, the United States Department of Justice released a major tranche of material comprising more than 3 million pages, 2,000 videos, and 180,000 images, which I just showed y'all before this. So some of that stuff was just jargon, you know. You going to the Rick James concert. Look, Epstein can't even like the goddamn CD, y'all. Yeah, Epstein was rocking some of that. Some of that young, it was just that young thug, you know. Now he in the files. You hear me? Yeah, man. Come on, man. Okay, so supposedly, now here go the background to the case, ladies and gentlemen. Jeffrey Epstein, who died by suicide at age 66 in August 2019 in the New York jail cell, moved in circles that included national and international politicians. This is some global stuff, yo. What he doing? Celebrities and business figures. He faced criminal investigation. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me blow it up. All right, hold on. In the United States, over allegations that he operated a system to recruit and sexually exploit young girls, many of them minors and in vulnerable circumstances. Like, you know, I watched the other day, you know, he gonna get the ones from the trailer park and pay him $200 to get his old ass a goddamn massage. I mean, his back must really hurt because he was getting like 4 or 5 massages a day, paying them girls $200. And then he taught one to recruit the other girls. And I feel like thinking, why you kept going back? Now you up here crying. You grown now, but I mean, how many years did it take you to figure it out? He approached the one girl and she did it. She said, it's weird. She got the hell out and never came back. And she on there telling the story now. How come you couldn't have did that? Well, my mom was on drugs and I just wanted to. No, you was out there buying clothes. Now she crying. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Everybody should be accountable for, you know, for their action. Now she, all these years, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's scared. I don't know. Powerful people can, you know, I don't know, man. Now, he was really part of his associate. She was like more the brains, kind of, I think, you know, his freak. She joined in some of the freak offs. Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted in 2021 of sex trafficking and other offenses, sentenced in 2022 for 20 years in prison. That's how she get these 20 years. You were just as responsible for this. You were just responsible. You were going out finding the young models and the young girls and bringing them to them. However, questions persist regarding the potential involvement of additional individuals, financial structures, and possible transnational dimensions of alleged criminal enterprise. Transnational, my fault, y'all. Transnational dimensions of alleged criminal enterprise. All right, so let's keep going. I got some videos I want to show. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, man. All right, now, independent, thorough, and impartial investigation. The experts held the courage of resilience of victims in keeping accountability at significant personal cost, stressing that under international human rights law, states are obligated to prevent, investigate, and punish violence against women and girls, including acts committed by private actors. They added that all the allegations contained in the Epstein files are erroneous in nature and require independent, thorough, and impartial investigation, as well as the inquiries to determine how such crimes could have taken place for so long. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Whoopi Goldberg, you know what the hell was going on. Now she want to go over there for a charity event. He don't need you to help him raise no goddamn money. Charity event. You could have come in with a better excuse than that, man. A lot of them talking about, I was just going there for dinner. That's it. I told you, man, about that one guy. His dumbass, you know they finna get him. Yeah, I got I'm trying to find your island and come on, bro. I mean, you know how they be trying to figure out our little code words over the phone. We can easy pick through yours. You know, pizza party. I mean, come on, even the driver. I told like to give me the picture. So you had to go and tell us that online. Are you serious? Who you really talking to? I'm telling you, man. Now look at this. These crimes were committed against a backdrop of supremacist beliefs. Oh my God. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. They got the supremacists in there involved in this crap. You hear me? They got the supremacists. Right? Look at this. These crimes were committed against a backdrop of hold up, y'all. Supremacist beliefs, racism, corruption, extreme misogyny, and the commodification and dehumanization of women from girls from different parts of the world, all over the world, y'all. That's why I say, man, especially, I mean, y'all be, I want to go to over there and Mexico and over in France and Italy. You go over all these old foreign places, you don't know what the hell going on. So you ain't seen the movie Taken? She got took 3 times. I mean, come on, bro. He should have let her go after the first time, but he wouldn't got her back 3 times. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. And what they were doing to them girls. They take them, they like I say, art imitates real life. Y'all seen the movie Taken? Art imitates real life. Y'all seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut? Back in the day, they were showing you what the hell's going on. Tom Cruise and I forget the lady name, his wife. Yeah. Now, the experts also noted grave errors in the release process, including exposure to sensitive victim information, and highlighted the urgent need for victim-centered standard operating procedures for disclosures and redaction. They got a lot of stuff redacted in there. I tell you that. There's a lot of black on that white piece of paper. Why is that redacted? Why we can't see that? See, that part right there is questionable. Why are we? Maybe it's some of the victims' name. That could be a reason. Okay, so you got to think about it like that. But then some of it, like if you're talking about Trump or some of the stuff, like I guess blacked out. I don't know. We got to do some more investigating, man. Hit that like, share, and subscribe, man. Subscribe to all the channels, man. You got to keep it, networking. All right, so that no victim suffers further harm. All right. So the failure to safeguard their privacy puts them at risk. See, that's what of retaliation and stigma, the experts warn. Okay, let's keep going. All right, what we got here? This is whole perpetrators accountable. Man, you told him to go find that source for you. You told him to go find that peer review article. That ain't fair. Yeah, man, that's the word, man. JJ use AI. He don't use Google no more, man. He don't use Chrome. What? For real? Damn, that nigga cheating. It took me 5 days to put my PowerPoint together. I can put it together in an hour. Let's go right now. I'll meet you back in an hour, nigga. Let's do a death match. You go 5 minutes, I go 5 minutes for 3 hours. You're gonna see who got the real information, who know how to address the audience, who bringing sources and references, who ain't doing ad homs, because now you can't interrupt. We're gonna listen to you. 5 minutes. Now it's my turn to go. You have to be quiet. See? I'm the new death match debate world champions. You see what I did to Deron Tillers? Shit, he's still trying to figure it out. But damn, what happened to me? You got in the ring with a juggernaut. That's what happened to you, slow ass. Yeah, but they talking about some goddamn Esau in the Bible is the one who's supposed to get the spiritual blessing. I mean, come on, bro. You just making stuff up. These guys be making stuff up. Like Hero Consciousness. He up here talking about some goddamn the ancient. He parodied and goddamn Jabari with his dumb ass. Yeah, man. The ancient Kemetans didn't believe that these deities were real. They just thought it was a principle. But yeah, well, what? Okay, so why the hell are they killing families? Zero First Dynasty, chopping their heads off and taking them with them to be in the afterlife for Osiris. Go read the Book of the Dead to tell you they get spells and incantations to get past these demons, to get to the afterlife, and prayers to Osiris and the rest of these guys. Y'all not gonna play with us, the Nectarers and the Nectaroos. Y'all gonna stop playing with us. And if you ever decide, both of y'all, Cosmo and Kyle, you too, up in this goddamn Book of Oahspe. Are you serious? A nutcase dentist wrote the book in 1848, and he was kind of tied in with they had eugenics going on with them people. They had just all this pseudoscience coming along with it. He came up in the age, his family used to own slaves. And then even in his book, before he wrote the Oahspe, he told you how he felt about a black man, a Native American man, any other black person who wasn't the same as him. You got to be one of the dumbest to be getting in front of us with this nonsense. The Book of Oahspe. Man, you better never step in the ring with me. I promise you. Then you got this other guy over here, man. Hold up, y'all. I got to do a hit list. What's he call himself? Quantumoniisms. Man, if you don't get up out of here talking about time has always existed. I had to go beat him up yesterday, y'all. Time has always existed, so has nature. I said, man, you don't get up out of here with that nonsense. He got beat up. Man, let's get back to the meat and potatoes, man. I don't know. Sometimes, man, I don't know where they find these characters. I don't know where they find them smash items. I don't know where they find this. And make sure y'all smash idol and Victor Emerson. Please share this on your Facebook, man. You know, you gotta get this information out here, man. You guys playing around. All right, so let's get back to the. We ain't done. Then, like I said, I got a couple videos we're gonna show. Matter of fact, we're gonna take a video break for a second. Hold up, y'all. We ain't done. Okay, stop sharing. Let me get you some of these videos. Let's see what we got. Hold up. Let me get my face over here. See. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. Share screen. Oh, we got breaking news. Okay, wait. Okay, what's this? Breaking news. Let's see what this one is. Oh, Lord. I mean, come on, Bill. Look at Bill Clinton, y'all. Look at Bill. I'm just a Bill. Look at that. Ain't Hillary. What the hell going on? Shit. I believe Hillary probably want to sit Monica Lewinsky and put her on you so she can have some over your head. Yeah, Hillary wasn't crazy. Look at this. They don't call her Hillary. You should know that, Bill. What you doing? This no goddamn well this ain't Hillary. Look at the hands. You tell them young hands. Bill, they're cutting up on our hands. Let's see what Bill doing, y'all. This is from GBN News. I go all over the world get me some news. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? You know, you got to go all over. I'm going to subscribe to them too, man. So y'all better subscribe. Subscribe to GBN News, man. It's shit. They got 2 million subscribers, man. They ain't give you no watered down news like over here. All right, let's keep it going. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Don't be ashamed to hit that $ man, Dinka Mommy Cash app. You know, help support the channel, man. It's about growth and development, man. Let's keep it going.
Finally, tonight, the Trump
administration... My newscasters talk that proper English. You see that? Finally, tonight. See what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta go all over, man. Y'all stuck with that damn NBC News crap. All right, here we go.
Epstein,
over here, they got a cot all in the pool with them. It's crap. You see this? Look at this. Let's keep going.
A disgraced former business. Many people he works with, many administration has released the files. The Department of Justice have set 300,000 PDF files, pictures, documents out into the world for the world to see. The only caveat is that 90% of it, and that's no exaggeration, is redacted. However,
there you go. Did y'all hear that? See what I was showing y'all probably thought, man, they showing a lot. He just said 90. How much was redacted? What you releasing it for? We got to fill in the goddamn blank? Like right here, we supposed to fill in who we think this is, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all might want to kept that. No, man, you ain't giving us the whole tea. No, you ain't giving us all the info. Hey, what is this? We demand the whole, we demanded everything. What y'all need to read it first? We want to all be shocked at the goddamn same time. Bull crap. I told you. This is a criminal enterprise we're dealing with, man. Shit, man, come on, bro. I mean, what are we doing? Look at Bill. Look at Bill, y'all. I ain't never seen you smile that much with Hillary. Shit, you doing too much. But let's keep going, man. You don't let that word that ain't Hillary.
There are some very
you learn from Monica Lewinsky, man. I mean, come on. Look. All right, come on.
Interesting pictures there, including the likes of Bill Clinton, who's pictured many times with a young woman there, if you're watching on television. The DOJ, by the way, just as a bit of context, they said that...
Oh, look. Bucket naked. They bucket naked there. Look at her. Then you got one over there. Now, why you put her? See, this the madam lady right here. She don't give a damn. She like, see, they got that one, they got this Hollywood witch. I can't do. Y'all know the one that was in Jay-Z face and he was like sucking up her soul and energy and all that. Yeah, see, they got certain ones put in different spots, man. Yeah, look, bucket naked. Oh, wait, she might got on something right here. She bucket naked. Look at Bill. Look. Bill high as hell, y'all. I did not inhale that marijuana. Yeah, he did, Bill. You hear me? It probably was a sheriff stick, nigga.
Anybody who is redacted or their identity is protected in this cache of files is potentially a victim. So just bear that in mind. And of course, it is important to say that just because people are pictured, it doesn't mean they are guilty of anything. Guilty by association isn't a thing, of course. And if there is any accusations flying around, then everybody denies them. So let's just be straight from the off. So Bill Clinton, there he is with a young lady. This is a brand new picture that the world hasn't seen before. We've got another picture as well of Bill Clinton. He does feature quite heavily, actually, Bill Clinton. And we know he traveled on Epstein's plane dozens of times. Although, again, he denies any wrongdoing. Bill Clinton in the hot tub with a young lady whose face has been redacted. You've got the likes of Michael Jackson.
What they redacting for, man? We demand a damn redactor count. Then take it off. 98% of it redacted. Well, see? So how y'all helping us, the Department of Justice? I mean, are these okay? So tell us what these redactions is. I'm about to look it up and see. Well, what is really being redacted? I know y'all probably trying to hide the identity of some of these people that are victims. So you mean to tell me there's a whole victim? 98% is about the victims? And come on, man.
In there as well. Mick Jagger. We'll try and get some more of those pictures for you very shortly. And the once was Prince Andrew.
Hold up, man. Somebody done jumped on the scene, man. At your own risk. What up? What up, former Lions Den champion in the building? Yasha.
It's the red man. It's the red man. It's the red man back again. Hey, just came through, man. Just came through the man. Holler at you, man. Let you know, man, that hey, man, I think it's a good idea that you tapped on this particular subject. You know, black people don't know how to deal with this because, you know, they've been talking about Harvey Weinstein and these guys, Diddy and them, Jay-Z and them, Pizzagate. I mean, man, we've been talking about this stuff for the last 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm just glad, man, that you just not sleep on it, man. A lot of black people after the first week, they like, you know, they just sleep on it. But I want to say this, man. You know, just because you know the files have been released doesn't automatically, in the United States, that is, means a conviction. You know, I mean, you got to understand, man, what's going on here. You know, and why it's not a conviction. You know, I mean, you're talking about the elite, man. You're talking about the creme de la creme of what America has to offer financially. Oh, no, she's not going. She's going to protect that, man. You know, I mean, those files, man, it was said that a former president then offed a baby. You know, I mean, he's never, whoever that former president is probably Clinton or Trump. They're not going to get a spank for that. You know, a lot of the stuff, Jay-Z is not going to get spanked for none of the stuff that he's did. You know, I mean, just because, you know, I mean, the most horrible scenes, America, man, is not going to prosecute most of this stuff, man. Now, you see what happened to Prince Charles people.
The United Nations, y'all. You know that, right? I just showed that the Department of the Human, what they call it, the United Nations is looking into this. You got the Department of Justice, you got the UN,
somebody bigger than
international crime.
Yeah. Somebody bigger than America is going to do it, man. It has to take a unbiased approach at this, man, because America is too biased towards the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have sat up here and watched her rewrite our history right in front of our face. You know, this DNA stuff is new, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's so new that it's more that they don't know about it than they do, man. And that's a position for these people to be humble, but they ain't being humble. They out here using the CMH, you know, the Cohen model Heplo group, and I mean they just toying around, man, in genetics, man. You know, with scientific racism, man. And I'm watching it, and you know, anytime that the genetic story don't match up with the historic with the biblical story and the historic story, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a big problem. You know, it's a big problem, man. These people are rewriting history, man, right in front of our face, and we too dumb. You know what I'm saying, to even see it. You know what I mean? I mean, you got guys like Tazariak running around here challenging Jews, man. Jews speaking real Hebrew to him, and he's speaking that garbage to them, and he just gaslighting the people. You know, he just straight gaslighting them, man.
Hey, I'm gonna talk. Yahweh Shem Yahweh, but I can die. Oh, yes. That's the only thing they taught me how to speak, man.
Yeah, I mean, but I told you back then that's bullshit. That's hogwash. That's Lashawan Kadash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got up there. I think he's trying to. Yeah, I think he was trying to say the Shema, man.
Yeah, he trying to get initiated, bro. I'm just gonna call it for what it is, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's running to all of the people that he ain't supposed to be running to. Why would you go to white Jews telling them your whole secret, your whole plan? You know, Malcolm X didn't do that. I don't get these people, man. I don't get them. You know, but yeah, man. But they all in bed together, man. You know, he trying to get initiated, and they not going to initiate. I can't even say whether they're going to initiate him or not. You know, I can't even say because he's damn sure misleading the people, and they all about that business.
Let me tell you something, man. He went to a humiliation ritual when he went on that Martin Epstein show. This little young dude, like 16-year-old, got a podcast. He's just very disrespectful. This obnoxious a kid. Throwing bread across the table. You ain't gonna correct bro, my name ain't no guy to the black, bro. I mean, I come on your platform, but I cut up.
But academically, the very core of Hebrewism, this man.
You know that well they ain't do that in ancient Egypt. Then he talked about your little Lexon. Man, come on, bro. He clowned you. They had a subliminal message right there in your face. The other dude that was sitting there, watch this. The other dude that was sitting there had a big dum-dum sucker. They telling you you're a dum-dum. How can they have a candy like Smarties or something? You know,
well, I mean, academically, man. Academically and scholarly, man, he's an embarrassment to black people, bro. I mean, when I went on Sarnetta's show, and Sarnetta asked me one day, he debated somebody big on YouTube. And I'm like, man, this man is an embarrassment, man. I don't know what y'all keep hyping this man up, you know, to be ignorant. I mean, he's just spewing out straight ignorance in front of the masses, man. But yeah, I just came over for the most part, man, to tell you about this Epstein thing, man. Right. You know, a lot of people ain't really. I know I've been shying away from it, you know, because because I don't see no money in it for me, you know. I could, you know, I'm not going to end up turning. It's so you talk about 6 million pages, man. I would have to turn my channel into an Epstein channel to cover all of that. 6
Well,
million
Rima kind of
pages.
recommended. She said, "Man, you need to be." She said, got on my case. Listen. She said, "Man, you need to be talking about this Epstein stuff. Forget
Yeah, I
talking
think you
about
should tap on it.
whoever I was, trying to." And then look. I did it the other day. Look, guess how many people seen it?
I
Almost
mean,
2,000 people. Now remember, my channel's small.
yeah,
Almost 2,000 people.
yeah. I just know I'm
That
not
type of
gonna do it.
algorithm
I'm not
wave
gonna
that
do it because
to see if I can catch you
I done
again.
did like
And some of y'all
4
gonna be safe
videos.
for a while. The Jabaris and all
I done did like 4
what they
videos
call
on
them,
the
quantum
subject.
onlyism type of fellas, Cedrics. And I'm gonna jump on this wave. Hey, real quick. This is my commercial. I'm gonna jump on this wave for a couple of weeks, man. Hey, my next demonstration, we're gonna be talking about Prince Andrew, formerly known as Prince. Is he in jail or is he hiding out on one of them special islands?
Hey, what
All right, go ahead, man.
what I would
You see what I'm saying?
recommend
People like to hear
far
stuff like
I don't know what your objective is with the quantum only thing, but I think that quantum physics is something, man, that you don't see me talking about it. I made a video where I appealed to other scholars
connected
because
to
I'm
a
not a
prayer.
I'm not a quantum physicist, and that's something, man, that you would take advantage of black people and say, "Oh, they don't know nothing about it," and I'll get up here and argue it. But that's a subject, man, that I think that unless you teaching it or something like that, that's not something that I think that we should be arguing and debating over. Because it's something that so few people know so
Right.
less about that it's ego tripping. You know what I'm saying? Why would you
Right.
even want to
And
even bring a topic out like that don't nobody even know nothing about? They just gonna
to
pick your
say
side
to
because
sound smart
yeah,
than
they they gonna pick what's gonna happen in a case like that
that's
is
what it
people go
is, Joshua.
pe- people gonna pick
Because
their favorites.
let me tell me what you told me about your theory. He's not. He doing something else. Talking about time has always been here. Nature has always been here. I'm like, wait a minute, man. If you don't believe God created everything, and then you're going against the Big Bang, it's either one of the two. This is how I've seen it. It's one of the two, sir. If you're not saying, okay, yeah, I believe that God created everything. It's a Big Bang. It started with a singularity. So you mean to tell me something was happening before this,
I'm gonna tell
pre-time
you.
and pre-nature?
I'm gonna tell
Nature
you
don't
what
start according to their scientific theory of the Big Bang. Is when everything cooled off and
I'm gonna
atoms
tell
and
you
all
what
that
I know,
forming,
man.
galaxies, and planets and that's nature, sir. Go ahead.
I'm not
Yeah,
fixing to
my
be
fault.
like Nepal, and I'm not fixing to be like my homeboy. What's my homeboy name? Indigenous black man. But I will take the credit for being the first African American in our community to at least bring that subject matter to the floor. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm an intelligent man. I think I'm a very intelligent man. And quantum physics, I'm just going to even tell you, man, that shit got more to do with mathematics than it ever has to do with science. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, it really, when people get to talking about that, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? See, you got quantum physics and then you got quantum woo. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this stuff that people is talking out here is quantum woo. Even certain quantum physicists, like Penrose, that
Whoa,
stuff that
whoa,
Penrose. That's-
whoa, 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 whoa,
you know,
whoa, whoa. You'll be
that stuff that
mine.
Penrose,
Oh, you'll be mine looking ass. Go ahead, man.
that stuff
Hey,
that
quantum
Penrose
woo,
is doing,
explain what
that
the
stuff that
quantum woo is, man. Teach me.
that stuff that
So I
well,
can get more. Quantum woo.
it's basically pseudoscience with a bunch of quantum physics talk on top of it.
Yeah, because a lot of that quantum world, man, they don't have really the answers. And they just
Well,
stuff to it.
it got the answers to everything because quantum. When you dealing
Like
with
what?
quantum, It's breaking everything down to the smallest compound. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, let's say, it's breaking, it's taking a part of you and breaking it down to the smallest, the very smallest element, a piece of sugar, your table, your car, whatever it is, it's taking the element of it and breaking it down to its very smallest, microest compound. You know what I'm saying? And you really got to get off in the science. You got to deal with a lot of atoms and particles and matter and stuff like that. I mean, the stuff is really it ain't no average Joe walking around here, a broke nigga. I don't want to hear him talking quantum physics. That's just me. If you understand quantum physics, if you
Come on, man.
understand
We
quantum,
traded sciences. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
just saying that
Yes.
if you
Black
understand
man.
quantum physics
Come on.
and if you understand quantum physics and you're not making hundreds of thousands of dollars pushing towards the millions, that's a problem, man.
He better be teaching. I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Man, but they got a new
that's
code
that's
out here.
like the highest. That's like the highest of science. You got that kind of understanding, and you walk around the ghetto and ain't got 50,000 that you can produce right now. That's crazy. That's an embarrassment. You shouldn't want to put out that kind of talk unless you got something, unless you can back that up.
Hey, look, the guy last night I was dealing with, Ted, I asked him a question. He told me, he said, you got to come to class. I said, no, bro, I didn't heard this before.
See, I only broke.
Hold on, let me say this.
Oh,
Hold on. Yes, let me say this real quick. I hadn't heard this before. You can't answer the goddamn question. Now you want us to come to class. Then you want us to buy your books, buy your t-shirts, and you ain't giving us no real information. Talking about time is always existing.
yeah. I mean,
I ain't said nothing like that. You made it up. Go ahead, y'all.
they've been going to Hebrew class every Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or what since 1969. And these niggas ain't got 5 sentences under their belt.
Regurgitate.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. In 2 years of studying Hebrew, and you serious, you be off and running, man. In 2 years of studying any language, and you serious, you be off and running.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we were talking about this. Hey, indigenous. We had indigenous on the phone, y'all. Talking about what we ran into last night with these guys, quantum onlyism. What they call it? I mean, it's a made up code. Now, so we got enough pseudos in the community. We got unconsented that we don't need no more. So I'm stopping them at the gate. Now you ain't finna get no traction. You finna get beat up. I beat the dog crap out of this dude. He got so mad to me. Get him the F out of here. You've been talking for 45 minutes. I've been talking for 3 minutes. I know it felt like a 45-minute ass whooping, but it is, come on, bro. Go ahead, Digits.
Yeah, I only brought up quantum physics in my video because of guys like Cedric and Unc and them who tries to talk science. I use science to prove God. These people try to say you can't mix science and spirituality, which is the craziest, dumbest, silliest thing in the world. I mean, I don't understand these guys, man, but they trying to turn science into some type of cult.
Yasha, let Indigenous say something. Go ahead, Indigenous.
Peace, Yasha. Peace, my brother.
Peace, bro.
It's called quantum onlyism.
Yeah, I watched him, man.
And like I've been saying.
Now you seen it last night. He said, "You see me over there beat him up." Yeah,
No,
man.
I ain't see the show last.
Man.
No, I saw that one show that y'all was on that you was giving them boys props for. And I mean, I think that they was. I mean, they were doing a bunch of talk. Yeah, they were just doing a bunch of.
That was a week ago. Now we dumb. We don't know what the hell we talking about. I said, they get too big for their britches. So go
Yeah,
ahead
so
and
I
let
don't.
them just,
Hey, I
let them
haven't
just
watched them since then.
yeah. I've been keeping my eye on see what the hell they talking about. Go ahead, Indigenous.
Yeah, I see what's going on. Like I said, what's going on, brother? That quantum onlyism, I went over the isms, I've been going over the isms, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new, you know what I'm saying? I was showing how they regurgitate my information over there on Cybernetics months, 8 months after, the presentation that JJ and I did, they don't like when you say they're regurgitating your information, but oh well. I guarantee you ain't one nigga in this community can show where I was saying it before they did.
No.
I mean,
Well, I got a video linking spirituality, God, and quantum physics. That video about 2 years old now, maybe certainly a year, and I haven't heard nobody talking about it before me, and that's just me.
Yes.
Right.
I passed it to when I passed it to JJ, it was already old.
See something from the past that you created, and then all of a sudden they'll try to run behind it and regurgitate it and just learned it yesterday.
Yeah, and I'm saying that they give you no credit. They won't, but that's okay. That's all right. I don't need. I'm not a quantum physicist, so it's not my job to sit up there. I'm about Yahweh, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about all day and all night. And that's what I'm into, and that's what I prove. I'm not here to prove science or quantum physics or none of that shit.
So yeah.
I'm here to prove Uncle I'm wrong.
Ah.
Remember when I was over on Terry, and I showed that video, that 9-minute video that debunked Cedric and evolutions with all those top scientists. You remember we did that one time, Terry?
Man, bruh, I am an old dude, man. Not really, man, but that's not to say we didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, we did. I done so much with y'all in the Lions Den and Sinetta and social media that I can't remember all that stuff, man.
Right. It'd be hard to remember.
Well, I showed it on JJ. I showed it in the present on JJ's, before.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Before I showed it on your channel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I still have the video. You know what I'm saying? And JJ
but I didn't create quantum physics.
How the four-legged mammal jumped into the ocean. How the four-legged mammal jumped into the ocean became a whale, and they were saying there wasn't enough time, and you had that bald-head dude with the glasses with the top scholar saying that there ain't enough time, and and talking about all these. All the lies that they were telling. It was only a 9-minute video. You see what I'm saying? It's called
I'm not a quantum physicist. My only issue is that I just don't like when people try to use science to sway or to go against God and religion. You know what I'm saying? Religion is something that has nothing to do with science, and it's based on a person's belief. You can believe in whatever you want to. It don't even have to be the truth, man. It's your belief. You understand? And science can't trump that. You can make money your God. You can make drugs your God. You can make sex your God. You can make God your God. But whatever you accept as your God, can't nobody take that away from you. Not in America. And that's just the reality. I don't like people using science and trying to it's like every so many years, man, these people come up with a new ploy and then they slap atheists behind it. You know what I'm saying? To try to fight God and Israelites. And it's just crazy. These weak ass Israelites out here today, you don't need no quantum physics to beat them up.
Hold up real quick, everybody. Real quick, Yasha, real quick. We got Marcus in the building. I'm gonna let you speak as soon as Yasha land his plane. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, I'm just saying that these weak Israelites today, you don't need the weak Israelites of today, you don't need quantum physics to beat them up. Let me play.
You all right, bro?
You ain't choking. Hey, man, you all right?
Hey man, hey bro, I got that good ganja going, baby. You know me. Hey, no shame in my game is legal.
Actually, did you
Hey, shit.
yeah. Hey, bro, I was coughing earlier, bro. Don't even trip. So man, come on, it's legal. But let me ask you this: so, was you landing your plane? Was that the plane choking out at the end? Or you what?
Yeah, I said I landed my plane.
You
I said I think I got some kind of delay or something.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let's let Marcus introduce himself. Go ahead, Marcus. Then just go right up to him. Go ahead, Marcus.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well.
What's up, nephew?
Man, I'm cooling, man, cooling. I'm just listening to the conversation, and it's one thing.
Here, man.
It's doing something. It's doing something for sure. And like what I've noticed in the conversation.
Hey, don't you come up here with the damn Kamala Harris talking points now? I'm about to get you.
You ain't gonna be able to get this talking point, JJ. So when you were talking about religion, and that's what Yasha was talking about, and I understand that, and I respect a person's ability to have his own subjective religion, right? Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, hell, my mama, my grandmama, my sister, like all them people, they not crazy because they believe in a religion. They just have something that's subjective to them that they believe in. And like you were saying, Yasha, that a person's belief cannot be defeated because that belief is internalized and it doesn't need the outside world to validate it, right?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, and I got no problem with that, right? Let me show you where the issue comes at, right? So when a person is looking objectively, right? Objectively, huh? No, so when the person is looking objectively about how they can observe the world, how things are coming together, it's best if you have a good methodology or a way to communicate your ideas about reality collectively.
Marcus,
Yes, sir.
Marcus, I agree with you. I'm not trying to cut you off. I know where you're going. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Okay, wholeheartedly. But what I'm saying is that religion and science is just two different things.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this about religion. And I think most people that follow religion is crazy than the Betsy bug.
Okay, well, shit, I ain't got no argument with you then, y'all. Should be on the same fucking page, man. Like, I believe people should be entitled to feel whatever the fuck they want to feel. If you feel like God is coming back, or Yeshua, or Yahawashai, or Allah, or a Dudua, or any of these things is gonna help you become a better person and treat your family better and love on your loved ones in a better method, whatever it is, man. By all means, do what's necessary.
Yeah, it has to have those elements, Marcus. It has to have all those elements that you said. Because when you start using religion now, like to dumb up the masses, to dupe the people and stuff like that, then now I have a problem with you now.
Yeah, and I feel the exact same way, and I think that a lot of times, I'm not saying that a lot of atheist people don't do it. A lot of times, people put everybody in the same bucket. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, people believe, they hear that, some person is a Hebrew Israelite, some person is a Christian, some person is a Muslim, and they automatically in their mind put that person in a bucket or a box. That
Marcus.
Yes,
let's look at this let me see what religion has done for me, right? And I may be one of those people that's religious, that's crazy than a Betsy bug, right? But I'm saying I may be one of those. I'm quite sure some people may think that, right? But I'm saying this. I'm not young anymore, but as a young African American, I came into this world, man. In the Detroit public school system, I was failing academically. All I cared about was what I saw. And I didn't see things in school relative to my survival in this world. I didn't understand how algebra, why did they make me study algebra in school? Even their history, and I failed, I failed it. You know, I graduated from Detroit High School, Martin Luther King High School, one of the prestigious elite intellectual school, like less than like a D minus, bro.
Yeah.
And that's most of my life now religious. I began to
Yes.
get religious, man, in the Pentecostal church, just the power of belief. And just with the few things that the Pentecostal church, this way before my Hebrew experience, you know, they taught me to want to stay away from drugs and stay away from loose sex and don't kill. And yes, they had a bunch of crazy stuff and crazy rules that people couldn't live up to, but I lived up to them and they changed my life. From
Yeah.
that, I moved on to be studying the Hebrew Israelite movement. I studied the messianic stuff and all of this and all of that. But what I'm here to say, let's say God ain't real. Let's say none of that stuff meant nothing. What I will say is that what I've gained out of that, I've learned. I became a master of history. I became a linguist who speak English very well, Arabic and Hebrew. You understand? I studied logic. You understand? I mean, that spirituality, I took it serious. I took that bull about the horns, and it made me a much better person than I would have been, man. I'm the type of person, man, like I said on Sinetta, somebody could have paid me to kill you. You understand? If you understand, man, Detroit and the people, I ran with people like your Maserati Ricks, your Clifford Joneses, yo, 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 Demetrius Holloways, yo, Curry Boys. You know, I'm talking about very close affiliation. I never did none of the crazy stuff they did, but just by me being in the community, they was creating the devil just by influencing me.
Yeah.
And
No.
that's
No.
what religion has done for me. It taught me the rights from wrongs. Because obviously everybody who's not religious say they know right from wrong, but you rich as hell because you selling drugs.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, and listen to what I'm saying, Yasha. I'm not saying that anything is wrong with that religion for bettering your life. What I'm saying is, let me give you an example for a second, right? Imagine you take a person from Mandarin province in China, right? You take a person from India, you take a person from Nigeria, you take an African American, me or you know what I'm saying, and put them all in a room together and try to get them to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Try to get them to share their greatest ideas about life and about how to make things work together as a team. The one thing that's gonna be a separator is the language that they speak. The language that we speak is based on our culture, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're speaking, if not, I'm not saying you, but if a person is speaking about culture through the lens of simply their religion, a Buddhist monk or a person who practices the Bhagavad Gita, whatever it's called, and another person who's practicing Islam, and we're all trying to have a shared communication to build something great, right? Those
Yeah.
things would stagnate that entire process. But once you remove that from a layer of your understanding and you're able to communicate together under a common language it can be seen in all those cultures, it allows ideas to be shared and converged into one and to build something greater. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like what I'm saying is when a person, and I'm not saying that you've done it because you're saying like you super damn reasonable, but some people in this community they live their life without having the ability to communicate with people who don't speak that quote unquote language,
Yeah.
and then they deem those people as being bad people or dumb or cults or whatever because they're speaking the common language or the uncommon language, and the person that they're talking to is speaking the common language, or vice versa. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I think that most people that follow religion are crazy than a Bessie bug, and you will get that from me.
Yeah,
I mean, Christian, Muslim, and Jew. You understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean, you know, but that's what religion has become today. I don't follow organized religion. You know what I'm saying? At
Mhm.
all. I think organized religion is crazy. I think it doesn't follow the tenets of the old world. I think that I think my organized religion is just what it is, organized religion. And if anybody can find anything good out of it, glory be to God. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the goodness that's in the Bible, in the Torah, in the Quran has been watered down.
Yeah. Well, let me
Your
ask you, because
preacher
JJ
won't
just put
tell you
some on.
about those goodnesses that are in those books.
So let me speak to something that JJ just flashed it on the screen, right? I made a comment on in the chat that says that if you think you debunked evolution, then I forgot what I said, but you're not seeing the world correctly, right? And that's the place that discommunication that's happening, because like evolution is the most researched. Is not debunkable at all. Like your very existence, the fact that we exist proves like everything about us. The way our ribs are, our tailbone, our ears, our eye color, like all that shit proves
But
evolution
would
is.
you agree with me on the statement that I stated when I stated about quantum physics? If a person knows quantum physics that well, and he can produce $50,000, or at least he's worth that, don't you think that's crazy?
I would absolutely agree, because if a person actually knows quantum physics, there are jobs that pay them right now $250,000 a year, no problem.
Yeah.
And so like that's the thing. The people, a lot of times, most people that are on these conversations in these spaces don't have training in these fields. They go on Google, they spend a week out of their life Googling and understanding terminology, and then they think they grasp these subjects, and they don't. That is Dunning-Kruger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
I brought
I
up
literally don't know anybody that
Dunning-Kruger
understands.
textbook.
You see what I'm saying? Like people who actually do this for a living are in these very fields. That like the knowledge itself changes one's life. It changes their path. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like, let's break it down to a different level. If a person told you that they have a forklift driver's license, but you see this nigga always stacking boxes, you would question they fucking they license ability, right? Or
Yeah.
if they say that they are certified construction worker, but they work at fucking McDonald's all year round, you would be like, nigga, I don't really trust you, bro. You know?
What about worse? What if this was the type of person that he always? Do you remember my man on Forrest Gump that always talked about the shrimp?
Yeah,
What if
Bubba
this
Gump.
guy always talked about construction? You know, yeah, man. Excuse me. This person always talked about construction. You know, I'm talking about in every fashion of the way that you could talk about it. Oh, yeah, I used to have a construction job. Man, I was in Union 505, just everything. But he don't work. He don't get no kind of money doing construction.
Okay, yeah, I see. I understand. I would question, like, logically. I would say, hey, bro, what projects have you done? Right? What have you built? Because you know everything about construction. What the fuck have you built? That would be the first question I would ask them.
I wouldn't ask that because he could have been in the field. He could have did. I'm saying, like, it's a shame to have something of such, like me. I used to own a record company. I don't own that no more, but I still got you could say, what have you done? I could show you every album I ever produced.
That was my point, though. That was my point. So, like,
But I'm not
if a
living
person
off
has
of
done,
that today.
if
So
if a person has done construction, they can tell you what they built, though. They can tell you, because it's one thing to study something, but it's
yeah,
another thing to apply. Wisdom is applied knowledge. People that are wise do what they've learned.
I'm just saying that
People,
my issue is, like, you got this great skill to where you can be paid right now. Forget about what you did or didn't do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If you are skilled in quantum mechanics and quantum physics and you're skilled like that, it is a shame to be less than wealthy
Yeah, I would
at
agree.
any point. I'm talking about right now. You don't have to show me. You can say, I just learned this knowledge and I got this understanding today. Well, you got today and the future to prove to me that what you got is solid, because you just not going to be on Facebook arguing and trying to convince people who are not in the science world about this. I mean, there's people, what I'm saying is that in order to be a quantum, this is why I didn't take it when I was in college. You have to be a great mathematician.
Yeah.
I mean, before all that science stuff, they taught you all of that stuff great. But where this divide at, you have to be
All right. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Whoa, everybody. Whoa. Let's get back to the thing, man. I mean, come on, man. I can set y'all up a show with Terry Talks or Marcus and Terry Talk or something, you know. Man, come on, man. We got to put on the
Cyrus.
JJ don't like the fact that we agree. JJ like, man, why is y'all niggas agreeing?
The screen.
Well, knowledge is that the brother talked about that universal language. Truth and knowledge is that universal language.
Bro, come on, y'all. Okay, hold on.
Hey, JJ, I didn't agree. I didn't agree with Satan or no shit like that, or Epstein.
Hey, listen, bro. Y'all gonna have to listen. Hey, man. Hey, yo, come on, man. Y'all got to look. I'm gonna put y'all back here for a second. Then y'all can hear me. Listen, we hey, some more important stuff going on. I know y'all ain't seen these. Y'all must ain't been paying attention, but this is a global crime family thing going on. We don't give a damn about Jabari and all that right now, man. Come on, we respond to that. Let me hear what Marcus got to say about this. But what about is going on, man? Do you know what's going on, man? The files just came out. You hear me?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, as far as the Epstein files, I don't think that it's something that people are unaware of. I think that we all really know what was going on. It was just the fact that, like, some things in life, like, you know it, and you hope it didn't happen. And I think that's where we are with the Epstein files, because we all knew something suspicious was going on. Kids end up missing, and they talk about these type of things. You hear about the little ritual ceremonies and stuff, and like this, and like not even just hear about it. We've seen this for decades. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, I'm sure y'all all have seen the little meetings that all the presidents go to, or the rich people go to, and I think it's like a valley and like with the owl and shit. Like people like.
Trilateral commission.
Yeah. So like people have seen this stuff for years, but then like I think this is just the smack in the face. Like, hey, this shit, all those rumors, those what they call them, conspiracy theories and everything.
Yeah, but you know,
allegations. They true.
Piece of game wasn't
like, damn.
Pizzagate wasn't a conspiracy theory.
You think about something. Yeah. You think about something in your mind, but you never think about how you would respond, because the thing you were thinking about was so fucking crazy to begin with. You wouldn't even think about a response to it. You're just like, man, that's crazy. Then you just change the subject, right?
But you know what,
like
Marcus?
Right now, we got to collectively think, what the fuck are we gonna do with all these hundreds of fucking billionaires and trillionaires that's been taking this? And they rule and they run this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
No, we got to sit back and watch the drama, man. We can't do nothing about this.
This is gonna take a one billionaire prosecuting another billionaire. Ain't no motherfucker like us gonna change nothing. Be honest with you.
Hey JJ,
we can put together all our money. Everybody that's viewing right now, we can all chip in all our salary for the rest of our lives, and we still won't have a fucking fraction of what these niggas got. So we got to worry about. We got to see which one of the rich billionaires is gonna speak out and say this was fucked up, this was wrong, and all these people should fall. And I judge by how many names in that fucking Epstein file, it ain't many left that they got the ability to do that. Now you might have a couple millionaires that'll speak up because they ain't got to that level of fucking power yet.
Yeah,
but shit, us nigga, we don't have no voice.
You know, Pizzagate.
Let's hear what it did. Okay, check it out. Pizzagate. I want to hear Indigenous thoughts on that.
Do y'all remember? Y'all remember Pizzagate? Pizzagate is when it was basically this on the underground.
Cold word.
But when they talked about Pizzagate, I mean, it was the same thing. We heard about the child smuggling, the human trafficking, and all of that. But they used a kind of language that didn't alarm the people. You know what I'm saying? And Pizzagate stayed, I mean, for years. You know what I'm saying? So Pizzagate, Pizzagate was this here, dormant.
Smaller scale.
Yeah.
Pizzagate, it's all really the same thing, though. It's all connected. All this, they just use different code words. Now they talking about, we're going to meet you for dinner. Did y'all hear about the dude on the boat? He said, listen what he said, I'm going to let this go. He said, hey, I'm trying to find your island, bro. He said, I got 2 16-year-olds, 2 14-year-olds, and I think 11-year-old. And then there's a couple, Michael and Marcy Landrum. Told the whole name, y'all, to goddamn file. Can't even be sneaky. He threw them under the bus. You know they got some explaining to do. And they got a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, and an 8. And I'm thinking to myself, this got to be some, bro, you just blowing the cover. You know you ain't got no twins. 260. It wasn't even personal. Like, I got my twins, Larry and Joe, and then my 2 daughter twins, they 14. You just basically, what is these kids doing out here with you? You see what I'm saying? We come in there for dinner. That's the key. That's their word. Everybody willing to meet up for dinner with this guy. Go ahead and Digits. Let me put you on speaker. Hold up. Okay, go ahead.
We got a lot of now. One question I want to ask you. Actually, you can.
We gotta stick to the topic, though, bro. If you don't, let's stick to the topic, though. Get back on that because y'all gonna get to talking about something else.
Yeah, we set up. We said let's set up a show, man. Maybe later on or something tomorrow or something. And let's set up.
Okay, go ahead and ask a question, brother. And then y'all can you just answer my. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I could say, Marcus, we could just set up. We could just set up.
Around the video. Why are they still talking?
No, it's a delay.
I can't hear you, bro, because you're not on the stage, man. You got to learn how to get on the stage. I keep telling you. It's a delay.
It's a delay. It's a delay in my vocals.
Bro, they keep telling, bro. Man, you be fucking the show, man. Get your ass out of here. Your energy is just off, bro. Learn to get on the goddamn stage. I told you it's a delay. Then you're always mad at everybody. Everybody just taking your shit. This is way more important than goddamn. I'm talking about it's a whole global criminal organization preying on the goddamn weak. You talking about a regurgitation. I'm trying to get you in the show, but you need to push the button and get up on the goddamn stage. Yeah, I got to work with you. You did a whole goddamn show for you last night, showing what we did over here on Sarnetta, man. These 2 brothers is building, man. And why come I can't get in? Let them build, bro. They ain't been on in a while. They can't hear you. And then I told him, we're getting back on topic. He wanted to address something that was off topic. Go ahead, man. That's the goddamn show. Let's peek at this for a second.
I just need the brothers to know I got a delay going on over here.
In Windsor, lying on the laps of a row of.
Right, I told him, man. You gotta get on the stage, man. How hard is it? Hey, Marcus, can you work with Indigenous and teach them how to get on the stage, bro? Y'all do a one-on-one. You computer savvy. Come on, man.
I got you.
See, little kids getting on the StreamYard. Shit. How hard can it be? And I'm holding the phone all the time, missing calls, man. You just angry all the time. How come I can't speak right now? Regurgitate my stuff. Man, come on, bro. That's a bad energy, man. You can get more bees with honey than you can goddamn shit and oil, man. I don't know what the hell wrong with you, man. I ain't trying to bring that energy. I keep telling you, man. Don't nobody, if they did get it from you, they don't want to. We shouldn't have to always have credit. Okay. I be hearing people go, oh, yeah, I don't care. They doing it on. Hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You influence. We social media influencers. What they call it? Content creators, man.
If I appear to be like I'm
serious, they would take it more serious if you could get on stage and say, okay, yep, he did say that. But how they gonna hear you on goddamn Unbiased Sports Channel? Nobody watch him. You might have said it. I mean, I keep telling them, man. Hey, y'all go ahead, man. Had a good thing going, but I want to
Just pardon me because I may have a slight delay. I'm quite sure I do.
You finna play the video, or you want to talk?
Yeah. Yeah, let's check it out. A little bit of that, we can commentate on it. Look, it's only a 16-minute. If you go back and rewind, I had the files out and everything, the people names and everything, bro.
Yeah, I seen it.
Nah, man, I ain't finna fool you, man.
Women, I guess. Two again, whose
you
faces
have
have
to
been
come back on
redacted.
here angry.
I'm joined in London by my panel tonight, Jennifer Ewan from Republicans Overseas, and Christo Fufas. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for sticking around.
I'm still here.
And great to see you in the flesh again after speaking to you for so long down the line.
I'm not usually allowed to actually, for legal reasons, touch you, so I appreciate that you actually physically touch me.
Yeah, we'll keep it at that. That was your Christmas present.
There's a he too.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Ben.
What have we learned from this new cache, this new trove of pictures?
Not a lot, actually. I mean, it's all kind of very tabloid. And I guess the good news is for the victims, this goes back to 2006? I think the first crime was reported back in Palm Beach.
Yeah.
And it was ignored. It was ignored by, local authorities and then federal authorities until, of course, somebody thought they could attach it to Donald Trump. And then the media got all excited about it, and we've seen what's happened since then. So I think people probably thought there would be a lot more information, perhaps, on intelligence agencies, on financial crimes, that sort of thing. So also we were told by Thomas Massey,
basically they ain't gave us nothing,
who is one of the co-sponsors of the Epstein Files Transparency Bill, which is what's come out today, which is, separate than what the Oversight Committee has been releasing, that there are allegedly 20 men's names that have...
Hey, Kyle, did you both? Bro, man, come on, man. Okay, let's let Indigenous crash the show, y'all. Here we go. Everybody's gonna let him crash the show. Damn, man. Here, let's let him. Everybody regurgitated everything from him. I'm tired of hearing this shit, man. You crashing the goddamn show, man. I mean, how hard is it to push the button to get on the goddamn thing? Here you go. Crash the show. Come mess it up. Here you go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I only wanted to talk.
Come on, man.
Y'all boy crazy.
And then Kyle sitting up here talking about a belief. What he don't know a theory is a belief, and the theory of evolution is a belief. You don't know it, though.
We got a whole global crime family. And you want to talk about it? Man, come on, man. Y'all, this is the wrong show for that, bro.
Well, you ain't gonna sit here and let this nigga talk about me, and then
he didn't talk about you, bro. See, this is why I can't get a broader audience, man, because this ghetto shit is following me everywhere the fuck I go. Yeah, but I'm tired of you talking about. Hey, bro, I'm tired of you talking about everybody regurgitating your shit. Call somebody else to help you hold the goddamn phone, bro. Tired of doing that shit, man. It's how hard it is to push the goddamn button to get up here. Mr. Telephone, man. What's wrong with you, man? I told you, I said, I'm getting it back on topic. Ask him after the show, and you couldn't help yourself.
Mr. Telephone, man.
You know, man. Right. Now you got to say what you're gonna say now. Go talk about me in other chats. Like tell them I ain't shit. Like you do when you get mad. I don't care, man.
Been allegedly, accused of sex crimes, and that he thinks if we don't start to see,
he thinks that this ain't important. Talking about some goddamn regurgitation is more important. You got a whole global crime family preying on everybody, and he want to talk about who regurgitated what. Oh, if Kyle believes that God ain't real, that's his business. That don't mean you got to be so goddamn angry. That's his business. What the hell going on? I don't take it personal.
Some of those names come out.
I'm angry, man. You need to get up, push the button to jump on the StreamYard. That way you turn your camera on, your audio on, you're gonna be all right. Nah, man, that's gonna turn my phone on. Nope. Who's
yeah, we can't, JJ. We can't hear him. So like when he's talking, I think only you can hear him.
See, only I can hear you. All right. So where was we at, man? I was like, this is way more important, man.
We was talking about these pedophiles, man. We talking about why this little girl kind of, because like this is the thing, JJ. What they did in these documents. Remember what they did, JJ? They blacked out the faces of the victims.
Redacted them.
They redacted their faces. So we know that this person in Bill Clinton's lap right now is a victim. Like,
that ain't Hillary.
Hillary. That ain't
and it
Hillary.
redacted
Like,
the face, y'all.
That's like if I took a picture. If I took a picture and posted it and had it on the internet with me next to a dead body or me inside of a bank robbing the bank or some shit like that, I would be in jail, bro. Right? Like, don't you think that would be the natural reaction or something like that? Like, I would be immediately put in custody and I would be in jail. And the issue is bigger. Like, it's giving people a reality check that the justice system ain't necessarily all about justice. It's about prosecuting who they want to be prosecuted. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's
just a simple fact that you got a picture of a man in power with a victim of an alleged sexual crime or sex trafficking or whatever crime they blocked her face out for.
No, they want you to think that's his daughter. What's her name? Chelsea. So that's Chelsea. That ain't no damn Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
They showed Chelsea
her whole face out, y'all. Come on.
They showed Chelsea any other time.
Ain't no damn Chelsea. And then look, they said 98% of the files is redacted. You hear me? All them just tell me that's a whole bunch of victims.
You say 98% of 6 million.
I was listening to something.
90%. My fault. 90%.
Of 6 million.
Yeah, that's still a lot, though, man. I was listening to something the other day about a victim that was being discussed. I think it was saying that it was Trump was driving riding the limo or something like that, and he was discussing on the phone how he did a victim or something, and the limo driver kicked him out of the limo and wanted to fight him, right? And he come to find out that same limo driver was watching the news or reading the newspaper. It was one of those two, but you can find that story. I think it's on CNN or MSNBC, one of those shows. But that same person ended up dead that next day with their head blown off. So like, I don't know what it is. You know, I can't speculate. You know what I'm saying, about the depth of this, but it's a lot of sick stuff going on in this world, and the people who are powerful have the ability to cover it up. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about, though. I think this thing is all about secret society.
Put you in jail. These are the same people that if you forget to pay your taxes 1 year, they'll give you a year in prison. But these motherfuckers can.
Yeah.
Eat, bro. Did you see the one that was eating the babies, bro?
No.
JJ.
They told him that we can't hear him. I told him, bro.
Can y'all hear?
Ain't nobody doing you wrong, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear y'all. Yeah. Yep.
JJ, what do you think about the? Did you see the picture?
Might be a little bit of delay.
Yeah, get back to those babies eating babies.
Yeah,
whoa.
Can you hear me, JJ?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Like, I want your thoughts. What have you seen the image of the baby on the kitchen countertop being dressed to be cooked?
No.
Like a chicken?
No. Lord, my goodness.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to this, y'all. Check this out.
Files, then it's very redacted. And that's more than, as you commented on, that just victims, right?
Yeah, so why are they redacted?
Well, I mean, the victim part makes sense. Of course,
yeah.
You know, if you're a young girl or a young woman, even if it's 20 years later, you certainly do not want, you know, I don't know who this young woman is, but there's no need for us to see her face. We kind of get the picture of what's going on. That's sort of
that's
redaction.
Chelsea. Yeah, what the hell are you talking about? I done redacted it.
And I don't think anybody has a problem with. However, if what's being redacted...
Look at Mick Jagger. What the hell he doing there?
It was actual content.
Oh, no. Yeah. Hey, in the document they said earlier he wasn't there. The documents I read earlier, see, I can catch you. God damn it, Mick. Shit. You know, he made that devil song, man. man, he got something else. He hugged up with her. Look, look how he's scoping him out. Looking at 10-year-old. He's a singer. Come on, man. These guys, hey man, it's a global crime family. They can do what they want. That's what they telling us.
And
Man,
so,
these guys something else, man.
So what's up with Mike Jordan though? With feeling on that little white boy booty?
Hey man, he it looked like he did it, man. I can't defend that shit. Hey, remember he buying private prisons and put us in prison.
That was the goofiest. That had to be the goofiest thing I ever see in my life, bro. And it was sad.
It's a ritual, bro. The humiliation ritual. Okay, you gonna win the NASCAR. This is my theory. You gonna win this first black man to win the NASCAR. We're gonna embarrass you on the day this announcement.
Yeah,
it was his birthday. Come on, bro. You gotta have a spiritual eyes to see what the hell going on. That's my theory. Now, I mean, just out the blue, come on, man. He win the thing, but then you got to go through this ritual, this humiliation ritual, unless you want to do what you did with your dad. It's one or the other. You got to do something for these people. You see, they had Meek Mill jumping around like a goddamn bunny rabbit. The fuck? We control you. Here, that little million ain't nothing we giving you. Let's keep going.
Financial crimes, intelligence sort of situation. That's a
and kind of you told us to vote for him. I remember you were campaigning for Bill. You got some explaining to do. Get up here. Yeah, he was campaigning for Bill. I remember. Kyle, what you got to say about this? Let's keep going.
Problem, and people are not going to be satisfied with these 300,000 documents that have just been released.
Yeah, I mean, literally 90% is redacted. So
I told you 90%. I'm glad I corrected that. Don't get me for false news. Yeah, 90%, ladies and gentlemen. What's the point of pointing it out?
Of 6 million documents. 90% of 6 million documents?
I think it's
that's crazy.
I don't know how much. Yeah, is it 6 million? I don't know if it's that many. But I think it might be. I gotta go back and look.
Well, that's how many that's how many they got that's supposed to come out, but Trump ain't released them all yet.
Man, what give him the power to hold on to it? We talking about this is a human war crime. I mean, whatever you want to call it. I told you the UN or somebody looking at this shit. This is like some Hitler shit, you know? So I showed it earlier. Here it is right here. Let me show you. Let me show you what I hold up. In case you missed it. These folks looking at them. Hold on, let me show you. We'll get back to this. Hold on. Yeah, man. I showed that today.
Politically, for President Trump, of course, he ran on elections saying, we're going to release the Epstein files, and MAGA went mad and said, yes, can't wait to see the Epstein files. Then the 10 months, 12 months now, sorry, we're in December, he's been very reluctant to release them. And finally, after waves of pressure, he said, okay, to hell with it, release the files. We don't know why he was so reluctant. I've got my suspicions. Maybe he wanted to protect people who were donors or whatever who were in there and weren't necessarily guilty of anything. But they're out now. So is the...
See, for you research, you see 7,000. I go to other news all over the world. See, I'm on GB News. See, y'all don't know nothing about that, man. They say that commercialized American stuff. You hear me?
And you know who's been trying to pull the plug? You know who's been trying to pull the plug on this for years and they dead now?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson and Tupac. Michael Jackson and Tupac been trying to expose this and pull this out for years.
On the list. Yeah. Yeah. But then, see, he made himself look kind of bad with that Never Land ranch stuff and his kids sleeping there. Come on, man, Mike. I don't know what you was in the dream state too long. You stayed in that chamber too long. You come on, bro. You messed yourself up, man. Then the people he couldn't trust around, they had him drugged up. So I don't know we don't know, man, because they got a whole different life than what we got.
But they got Mike.
The higher they get, the weirder
they get. They got Mike in their records like here, enemy to them.
See, there you go. You see what happened to him. You see what happened to Bernie Mac, didn't you? Shit.
Yep.
Come on, man. You speak out on that once you end with that nonsense.
Yeah, getting up there calling Tommy Mottola devil and all that. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they off you. So why isn't Clyde Davis' name like floating around? He the one that groomed Diddy, but like I said, these people are hot. What we dealing with right here is Diddy was just a distraction. See, Diddy ain't even in jail. Didn't y'all see the mug shot? When the first mug shot, the brother's face was swollen. Oh, that wasn't Diddy. What happened to the moles underneath his damn eyes? He had 2 little moles. What he got him took off before they went to jail? I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
These people, my theory is I don't think Epstein, he ain't in prison. I don't think that lady, his Griselle, she ain't in prison. I don't believe that, bro. I don't think Prince Andrew. Well, hold on, Prince Andrew. I'm saying this, Josh. The one that they just arrested the Prince, but now he ain't the Prince. He's formerly known as Prince. He called him Andrew. I said, you see what I'm saying? We can't have nothing. They just stole that from Prince. You hear me? Now he's formerly known as Prince Andrew. Like, come on, bro. You think as high up as he is, they gonna put him in prison? They got all the gold. Them people got all the gold. The royal family. Don't they got all the gold on earth? Just about. So then I'm saying these people got
all I know.
Look at them teeth.
All I know is that he's a part of a kinghood.
Yeah.
And they locked his butt up.
Man, okay, that's what they telling us, man. I don't know. You think he probably got a TV, VC. I mean, he probably got everything he needs in there, man. You got to chill out here for a while. You know.
Yeah.
Who locked him up? Like the world court? Is there a world court that didn't lock him up or what? Who locked him up? His own people? Uh-oh. Did I fall off? Yeah, is Marcus still on here? Shit, everybody fell off. Everybody fell off, man. All right, I'm talking to myself. All right, let's keep going. They'll come back on. I hear beep on. Let's keep going.
White House spokesperson Abigail Jackson said not long ago that the Trump administration is the most transparent in history. And I think that you're right to point out that Epstein was a figure that had lots and lots of money, right? And this glamorous life and all of this stuff. And that means that political figures and celebrities would gravitate towards him. That is just absolutely inevitable, that there are going to be people that are very, very well known and prominent pictured with this man. And so that's going to mean that guilt by association rather than actual guilt will be something that will be a big concern for people. Now, I've been looking through some of these pictures, and the Bill Clinton one is horrible, where he's sort of lying back in that. Really, it's horrible. But again, that doesn't mean he's guilty of it. Yeah. He's just friends. But I also find really interesting some of these, the Epstein's record keeping and the amount of photos of things that I'm looking at some of them now, like all of the VHS tapes that he kept of surveillance cameras around his house. Also, all of the CDs of all of these photos as well. He took so many photos and had so many documents and things that he had kept, which is sort of weird, but also, why would he have done that?
Well, that's what we want to see and know about, isn't it? Not these pictures of Bill Clinton
exactly.
VHS and hot tub. We want to know why there were so many VHS tapes, what were on those CDs. We want to know the proper story. Did Epstein kill him?
Yeah, so what happened to her? Josh, you back on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's okay, I see you. Yeah.
You know what I think? I think the craziest thing, I think the truer you is, the crazier you sound to the world. Like, say for instance, Jay-Z is a piece of shit. But let you get to talking about Jay-Z, you sound like a hater to people. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Epstein, a man of that type of money, I believe they protected him, and I don't even believe he did. But let you get to talking like that, you sound like a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, hold up, man. Look, I got a video. They talking about, yeah, man. how they smoking them out, you know, however, man. And that's just my thinking. I'm not trying to push that on the world, but the way I look at the world, man, and all these people are kind of they connected. No, you ain't finna go. Nah, man, he killed himself all of a sudden. Come on, man.
The guards are off that night.
I was so suspicious.
Well, yeah.
So suspicious.
Using the internet without a VPN, a virtual private network, is a bit like taking to the road without data to big criminals. And it's not just we've got a huge GB News discount for you too.
Come on.
Visit PIA.
Met up with, because whether it was compromise or whatever, whether he wanted politicians to vote in a certain way, whether he wanted certain things from, you know, the king of Morocco, who he, you know, he.
On the instruction of who, Jennifer?
Well, I mean, you know, you.
See, now they ain't show Mike. We gonna see Mike. They just clickbait, y'all. Mick Jack. We see Mick, but where Mike at? We need to see Mike. See how they put Mike first? Yeah, you gotta watch it.
And look into this yourself, but it's a very deep belief that he was a gun for hire for a multitude of different intelligence agencies for a variety of different countries, including my home country of the United States, including Britain, including Israel, including a multitude of countries. This was an intelligence operation, hence the record keeping.
That's the stuff. I find that way more interesting. But
that's the story.
But I mean, what I mean is the detail.
What you said?
She's ugly. She like a monster or something.
Oh well, shucks. If you have people like that, how you gonna judge to see who's fine? You just see she doing her part. You know what I mean? Come on.
I know.
So, like,
You ever seen
If you
them
had a whole bunch of ugly people, how would you know what they? I'm just saying, man. If everybody was beautiful, how would you know who ain't? If you had a bunch of ugly people, how you gonna know who
you ever see them? You ever see them videos on YouTube where? You ever see them videos on YouTube where these people shape shift? She look like she about to shape shift.
Yeah, she might be.
The notes written on.
You ever seen the movie The V? Yeah, aliens are here. Shit.
It's like message. Voicemail, such and such messages with some of the names.
Yeah, they redacting everything, y'all. Man, so what's the point of? What's the reason of putting it out? 90% of it's gone, blacked out. You got to fill in the word. Then they got old Mike. You should have put Mick name first. Mick, we seen Mick with one of redacted faces. We want to see Mike with a redaction.
Yeah.
Hey, gosh, we demand to see Mike with somebody. We don't demand to see it. We don't want to see it. But if you got his name in here, you better have him and got that Epstein and the middle person redacted. That's what we want to see. We got to complain about GBN News.
Every single call he ever made, he had a little tape on. That kind of detail. I find way more fascinating than pictures of celebrities.
It's definitely. I mean, he was a.
Well, yeah, I mean, they playing games, man.
Yeah, you know, because they see what they can do. They can use these clips to weaponize it against people.
Yep.
You know, they could take all the black stars and just start making them look bad and shit. And then, you know, like they doing Trump. They trying to make they using it right now to make Trump look bad.
You should have put Mick name first. Well, we're Mike. You got the wrong MJ first. Did you see? You should put Mick J. You got Mike J in front. We need to see Mike.
Any, mini, mighty, mo. Any, mini, mighty, mo.
Yeah. Hey, he just mad because over there where he at, you know, that's their biggest star. You know, he mad because Mike was out doing him. You hear me? Yeah, when that still out here trying to tour. They done messed the money up. All right, like a rock star kind of what you didn't it? Yeah, Mick. This nigga 80 years old on there still trying to go. Him and Rod Stewart. I mean, what the hell is this?
But as we know,
I mean, come on, man. It's a bullcrap. Hey, that contract, bro. Hey, you gonna have to. Okay, you want the fame? You gonna want to tour until your ass fall off on the goddamn stage. You see, LeBron scared to retire. Shit, he know what his contract almost up, y'all. I mean, I
And you
ain't
see,
pushing nothing on him, but you heard him. He said, they asked him a question. They asked him a question the other day. He said, "I just want to live." he said, "Do you think he's coming back next year?" He said, "I just want to live." So you gotta be out there till you 80, nigga.
and they had, you see, they got, and they brought Al Green, old brother, up to Detroit. He did. They had a heart attack on stage. I ain't like he had to stop singing and catch his breath and every goddamn thing. Like he like, I'm getting old. I can't keep doing this.
Get your ass out there. You know what the business is.
I mean, but as rich as this country is and all the records them people sold, them people should be able to retire comfortably, and they can't. Get out there and work. That's that white new modern day slavery, the entertainment industry. Prince and them tried to tell y'all.
Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, I'm done.
We know the DOJ knows the full story. They've redacted these files, so just get them out there. Protect the victims, yes, of course you have to. But I don't believe, looking at what I have of these files so far, the 300,000 documents, that they are all to do with protecting victims.
No, definitely
no, they
not.
gotta be. If 90% is redacted, y'all said, and y'all excuse me, to protect the victims, then what are we supposed to think? There's 90% that's just talking about victims. Now she's talking, oh no, that's not it. What else is they hiding? Look, he all in here skinny dipping, and they got this one redacted. See, she's second in command right here. You see, that's Griselda, whatever her name is. Yeah. See, she like a madam. You see, look at Bill. He high as hell. You see what I'm saying? Hey, talking about heated in hell. You look like you high. Look like tight his lip is, y'all. Come on. Hey, Bill look like he's stuck. I mean, come on, man. It's a madness.
We heard the U.S. Attorney Todd Blanche on earlier this afternoon saying, I think that
she answered.
This was dumped, hoping people would say, oh, okay, this is a tabloid story. It's very depraved, obviously. This is a tabloid story. It's very depraved. This was dumped, hoping people protection for the victims. But I think that this was dumped, hoping people would say, oh, okay, this is a tabloid story. It's very depraved, obviously. It's terrible for the victims. But no, there's definitely more to this.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked in Wall Street during the 2000s, and you kind of knew the big names of the hedge fund managers and the big bankers. Nobody had ever talked about Jeffrey Epstein. He was not known as a big financier. And by the way, he also worked miraculously without any sort of qualifications at one of the biggest high-end private schools in Manhattan. So, and then he got to Bear Stearns, and then all of a sudden he's this huge money manager. It just does not add up.
He parachuted, wasn't he?
Exactly.
Working at the school, then went into finance and was suddenly
They say he was doing a Ponzi scheme. He moved up. I was watching that the other day. So he just came, then he hooked up. When he hooked up with that lady, that whatever, Griselle, whatever her name is, she come from over in France. She connected with the rural people and all that, people who so-called have class. Dude wasn't like that. So she introduced him to that side of it. You can have all the money in the world, but it's still, he want to be a part of that billionaire boys club. You know what I'm saying? So that's how he got introduced to all them people through her. The woman you said in the pool with Clinton. I wonder if they try to connect, like this is the girl that was in the pool with him, because they keep like flip-flopping it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Last question to you with this, Christo, before we move on. Is President Trump vindicated by this release of files and what we know so far? Because as a little timeline, somebody posted on X earlier, 2004, Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. 2005, Trump reported Epstein's behavior to the authorities. 2009, Trump cooperated with Epstein victim's lawyer. 2017, Trump signed the executive order targeting human trafficking. 2019, Epstein arrested during Trump's presidency. 2019...
Whoa. So Trump is the one that hunted him down, huh? The first time he was in office.
Yeah, he signed for the papers to be released.
Island the same year as...
He signed for the papers to be released.
Damn, you was hanging right out with him. Man, come on. You know, so
I think
he redacted all this shit. And then he did.
Yeah, you know.
He
what?
He so-called. Yeah, all right.
Hey, look, when the poop hit the fan, you know what I'm saying? People start trying to, you know, do their thing. You know what I'm saying? And I think he went to jail. He went to jail like right before Trump became president, I think. You know, I don't know why they didn't use it against him. That's why during his first presidency, he was saying that he was going to open the files because everybody know that he was with him. You know, yeah. So he used that as a ploy to become president.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
The presidency. In 2025, Trump releases the Epstein files. So is Trump vindicated?
I think that it's fair to say that he probably is, because he seems to be making progress in sending this stuff out. I mean, the conspiracy theorist will wonder is obviously, is Trump being redacted? What does Ghislaine Maxwell know? There's so much that the conspiracy theorists will say. But I think the wider point is that even if there are pictures of Trump with more pictures of Trump with Epstein, more pictures of him. Even if you had a picture of Trump in the hot tub like you've got with Bill Clinton, I don't think that Trump followers will care.
Plus, it would have come out. The Democrats had these files for 4 years. They indicted the guy over 90 times. You know, they would have come out. So I don't think anyone thinks he's implicated in that way.
The last release that they did.
Yeah.
Was such a damn squib.
Yeah,
it really was. There was just like nothing to it. There was it's
a great point. It's a great point, Jennifer. They tried to kill this guy, President Trump.
You say something?
You know, yeah, you know, I was watching the. I'm gonna say this real quick, and I promise I'll be done. I was watching something the other day. It was like one of those Congress meetings or whatnot that they was having, and the caption said under there that they was trying to see that Trump off Epstein. That's something that they're looking for too.
Wow. Okay. Damn. Crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna do a fact check on that one. You know what I'm saying? Where'd you see that on the news or?
No, it was one of them Congress. It's one of them Congress meetings, like when you go on Facebook. When you go on Facebook, they had a Congress meeting about Hillary Clinton, that they supposed to be testifying. Then they had one about Trump, you know what I'm saying? And the one about Trump, under the caption, they was trying to make it like they was trying to see did he kill Epstein?
Yeah.
So look it up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's on the floor too. So. Yeah,
Remember,
so
they labeled the global crime family.
Yeah.
They tried to, him, they indicted him, they tried to jail him for life. Are you telling me that if Trump was up to no on Epstein Island, they wouldn't have had out by now to stop him?
Yeah. I think the worst is a couple of pictures of him with him.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know what, where Trump is probably open for criticism is that he underestimated how much his base, how much America First said, we sent you to Washington to clean up this garbage and be transparent. Yeah. And you need to open this up. And he did. He signed the law 30 days ago.
He did open up shit. All of us blacked out. They said, I did open it, though, didn't I? I mean, come on, man. What you think about that, Yash? Did he open it up? I guess he
Well, he redacting it because, we old guys. We remember when them young niggas, the young Trump was running with him. You remember that?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, what? We was in our 20s back then.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That's crazy right here.
Yeah.
This is a global crime conspiracy, man. Sex trafficking and organs and all kind of stuff, man. And we just got to sit back and watch. This is the billionaires. This is a big.
Yeah, the eating of the babies. That's crazy, man.
Now is that confirmed though? Because that's the same rumor as they hunting people, like you know what I'm saying, human hunting, but they ain't confirmed. It's not confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, you don't confirm none of that stuff, really. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't nobody gonna go to jail for it if you did confirm it.
Right. But yeah, like I say, art imitates life. You hear me? Remember that movie with Ice-T in it? And it was chasing. Well, I forget what's the name of that movie. I forget what it was called, man.
Was it Ricochet?
Yeah, Ricochet. Thank you, man. I kept thinking of Trespass, but that was with him and Ice Cube. Yeah, that was Ricochet. Yeah, they took him. They took him out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, fattened him up too, thinking they some kind of. I forgot how he tricked them, but they was getting people out there. Yeah,
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. It was a long time ago, but yeah, it was. But think about it. All of that was during the time. All of that was during the time Pizzagate and even Pac even. You know, the Pac and Biggie beef and stuff.
Yeah,
that was around the same time.
Yeah, but yeah,
that was like the 90s.
Because, like I say, art imitates life. They're showing you what they do. The Simpsons always can figure it out. I mean, come on, what are we doing? Who is actually the writer for the Simpsons? You got to be the elite. You see that little old man? He look like one of them Rothschilds. The little old guy that's at the top.
There's a guy,
Mr. Burns.
There's a guy. I forget his name. He was a big Hollywood producer, like Harvey Weinstein and them. He was big time. He made a movie called I think it's called Eyes Wide Shut or something like that.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. It wasn't Harvey Weinstein. They ended up getting rid of him. Because he was doing too much. They got rid of him. They offed him. Supposedly, I'm listening. I don't know. You know, I was talking about that the other day. Eyes Wide Shut. Man, bro. So you already know. But back then, the people didn't understand what was what they was watching.
Yeah.
Didn't understand that shit. And then they had a one with Roddy Piper. He put on the damn glasses. He could see everything. I don't know if y'all seen that one.
Wow. You know what? I didn't even think of that until you just brought that up.
Yeah, man. Man, I've been come on, man. They said eyes wide shut. I mean, you got them open, but they shut because we doing this right in your face.
Yeah.
Halftime show.
The title was just. Hey, the title was enough to get him knocked off.
Yeah, man. Then he's showing the what's going on, like you know.
So was Epstein and all of them in the movie, or was it like something built around them, or what? Oh, they was in the movie.
I'm thinking they said. I think when I got to replay it, I think it was kind of based off his character.
Oh, it was based off of him.
Yeah. But listen, both of those people are what's it? Epstein, he a Zionist. Weinstein, he a Zionist. So the Muslims, the Muslims over there in the other countries, like, see, if this would have been, he found a way to get him. He said, if this would have been Islam, somebody from Islam, you guys would be turned down. Yeah. But now that he's a Zionist, it's not. Yeah, I see this video.
But do you know that damn near every sect of European Judaism embrace homosexuality? You know, they would accept it, except for Orthodox. Look it up. Actually, do Judaism accept homosexuality? They accept it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jay say that's crazy.
I
mean, but I say that, but
seeker, y'all. That's the best religion for yourself. You hear me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I did. I started for myself, buddy.
Forget
That's a wicked devil
crazy.
sitting up there
Let me get back to it,
leading
man.
me.
I got a lot to do today, man. Let's keep going.
Yes, today. So.
Right, the latest developments. I'm joined by Simon
I ain't
Hankinson,
seen
the
Michael
Senior
Jackson
Research
yet.
Fellow in the Border Security and...
We had the goddamn on a 13-minute mark of this 16-minute video. Well, come on, y'all. What you doing?
Hey, I'm gonna go and check on out, man.
Heritage Foundation.
I'm holding it
He
up.
joins me
Okay, yeah. All right,
Yeah.
One.
live from Washington, D.C. Simon, good evening. Thanks for your company. What do you make of this latest trove of pictures, including, I think, the best picture, Simon, is this one of Bill Clinton in the bathtub, or the hot tub, rather? What's your take?
Well, look, I mean, there's going to be a whole weekend of people rifling through 500 links, and there's redactions left and right. But what are people really looking for? They're trying to find Lord Lucan shacked up with Amelia Earhart on the island.
There go Mike, y'all. But look, okay, but where did the redacted person? He just took a picture by him. He might say, Mike, can I take a picture with you? You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, bro. You act like you had a redacted person in the middle. We ain't see, but I mean, that's still too close for comfort, Mike. I don't know what you're doing.
Bird baby. I don't know.
But the thing is, man, they had people in there in the files that you could be like, okay, yeah, some of the emails they might have talked about going to a NBA. I'm just using his name for example, NBA YoungBoy concert, but that don't mean that he was connected to it. They just were saying some names like, yeah, this is some of the people they like. So I mean, this right here ain't really implicating Mike because, I mean, we're the redacted person. Everything else redacted.
Is at the core of this that both
sides when he's with Mick Jagger, they had a redacted person right here with my arrow.
Hoping to find it's a double-edged sword. There's prominent Democrats, prominent Republicans, prominent business people. The core of the story is, oddly, nerds like to go for free to an island where there's lots of young women. The scandal and the crime is, were those women coerced? Were they underage? And that's the evidence that I think people are going to be looking for. There was one thing I saw, the 1996 complaint by a photographer who said that.
Oh, Mike. Oh, man. They're going to redact it, y'all. God damn. But because that's what Bill and Diana Ross. Where's Epstein at? See y'all playing games. Maybe I mean, okay. I mean, what does this mean, y'all? I mean, come on, type in the chat. I mean, come on, where Epstein at? That's the president, at the time. Maybe this person was too. I mean, come on, man. So he guilty. How do we know this? Is this Epstein Island? Ah, man. How can this could be Air Force One? I mean, we don't know where the hell he at. He gonna throw Mike in there. Then they're gonna just slap him. We need to see Epstein up here. Well, that'll make it more convincing. And come on.
Epstein had taken negatives and photos that she had taken of her own sisters who were 12 and 16 swimming in the pool, and he tried to sell them to somebody else, and that when she complained about it, he threatened to burn her house down. That's the kind of bombshell that we might find in these revelations from the court cases.
God dang, look at me. Everybody blacked out here. What the hell's going on here, man? And see, here go the witch right here. Griselda, whatever her name, Griselle. I can't even, that's her. But I mean, come on, man. What's all this? Who is this? Is this Epstein? Who is this laying down right here? He laying across all of them.
The pictures of smiling people with Jeffrey Epstein, like Michael Jackson, Walter Cronkite, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, that's all out.
There was a new picture just there on your screen.
Pictures with them smiling. Well, where's the kid? And where's Epstein and Mike and the redacted black, like you got right here? See, this is the lady, this is the madam right here in the swimming pool, and they go Bill looking high as hell. And then this is redacted. So this is a person that's of interest. So this is her introducing Bill to her. But where's Mike and Epstein and then the redacted person? We need to see that. Did you just y'all some bull crap?
So if you could see it, it was
because he stole more records than Mick Jagger. I mean, come on, man.
It's Andrew laying down on the laps of there we go.
Various. Okay, there you go. This is Prince Andrew, y'all. This is the guy that just got arrested yesterday, so-called got arrested for trading secrets or giving up some. He ain't even look. He got arrested for trading some kind of secrets, telling Epstein some government secrets or something. Man, come on, bro.
Simon, am I right in saying that the DOJ have said if there's anybody whose identity is hidden, their faces are redacted by these black blocs, that potentially they are victims?
Not necessarily. I mean, they are.
There you go. Not necessarily. Not necessarily, y'all. Come on, man. Okay, well, what's the
redact if it's national security information?
How they face national security information?
Or there's a national security risk. If there are victims, if there's any evidence of
damn well them victims,
child sex abuse, and of course we have to remember that just being guilty by association is not in anyone's interest either. There have been a lot of people who've been accused of doing things that they obviously have not done, or there's no evidence that they've done. So you shouldn't be able to put pictures of every Tom, Dick, and Harry up for the.
Okay, so now y'all see the angle they're going. Oh, we got to protect everybody's not. I mean, come on, man. He's stressed out over all of them. You mean tell me none of these are victims? Then what's the point of showing the goddamn on picture? What's the point of showing their pictures? If they ain't victims, they're at the party and they pose for the picture. Of course, they didn't care if the picture got out. So if these two over here ain't victims, then just the victim right here. Now, how come their faces ain't out? I mean, come on, man. Y'all can go play with somebody else.
The internet and the world to see, unless they've actually been accused of doing something.
I'm just laughing funny with some puns. Bill has said, got no sympathy for the devil, I think referencing sugar. That's why he was there. Simon, just finally, what does this mean politically for President Trump? Is it over with now? Has he shaken off the Epstein kind of monkey on his back?
Look, I think with each revelation and friends till sometime around the early 2000s when Epstein annoyed him and they broke. There's a lot there. Just as long as there's documents that haven't been released and that haven't been combed through and that are even slightly redacted, the conspiracy theory wheels will turn. So I think the more that can be gotten out, the more people can look through it and get to the bottom of whatever it is, which is probably not much at this point, the better it is for all concerned.
Simon, great to see. And
all right, hold up. Stop sharing. All right, so let's get back into the information, man. I mean, what do y'all think, man? I mean, they didn't really give us much, did they? Well, hold on, let me see what else I got. Let me go. Let's see. AC. Okay. I think I showed this one. Let me see. Did I show this? Yeah, I showed this. Yeah, okay. This is what I was talking about, y'all. Whoever came late. This is the United Nations. Yeah, I'm gonna go over real quick one more time. The large-scale trial has revealed disturbing, incredible evidence of what independent human rights experts describe as a possible global criminal enterprise involving systematic sexual abuse, trafficking, and exploitation of women and girls. In a statement on Monday, the independent experts who serve in their individual capacities under the mandates from the UN. So this under the mandates of the UN Human Rights Council. For those who don't know what that is, let's see what this is. They pull up. Okay. All right. This is the Human Rights Council, the governmental body within the United Nations system made up of 47 states responsible for the promotion and protection of all human rights around the globe. See, that's a lot of, so I mean, I don't know if they can buy all them people off right there. You hear me? It has the ability to discuss a thematic human rights issue in a situation that require its attention throughout the year. It meets at the United Nations office in Geneva. So there you go with that. So these are the people that's looking into it. So I don't know who these people are that's in charge of this. But what is this? All right. Did I read y'all this one? Let me see. This was February 16th. I don't think I read y'all this. All right, so I'm gonna read y'all this. This is up-to-date information from the United Nations Human Rights Office of the High Commissioner. See that, y'all? The United Nations. Latest media coverage, February 16th, 2026. See? Flawed Epstein files disclosures undermine accountability for grave crimes against women and girls, UN expert. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, these files is whack. Y'all blacking out markers. I mean, come on, man. What you hiding? Everybody. So if that's the case, so that means 90% of it's talking about victims. Now you make it look even worse. Right? So the so-called Epstein files contain disturbing, incredible evidence of systematic and large-scale sexual abuse, trafficking, and exploitation of women and girls. UN experts said today, according to the experts, these acts could amount to sexual slavery, reproductive violence, enforced disappearance, torture, inhuman and degrading treatment, and femicide. These crimes were committed against a backdrop of supremacist beliefs, racist corruption, extreme misogyny, and commodification and dehumanization of women and girls from different parts of the world, experts said. Epstein's file, which are suggested of the existence of the global criminal enterprise, have shocked the conscience of humanity and raised terrifying implications of the level of impunity for such crimes. So grave of a scale, nature, systematic character, and transitional reach of these atrocities against women and girls that a number of them may reasonably meet the legal threshold. Look at this, y'all. They looking into them. Look. Meet the legal threshold of crimes against humanity. Y'all see that? Look. Now let's go on this is what they're saying under international law. Under international criminal law, crimes against humanity occur when acts such as sexual slavery, rape, enforced prostitution, trafficking, persecution, torture, or murder are committed as part of a widespread or systematic attack against civilian populations with the knowledge of the attack. The experts warn the components reported patterns may meet this threshold that these crimes must be prosecuted in all component national and international courts. So it's finna get ugly, man. It's finna get ugly. All right, let's keep going. All the allegations contained in the Epstein files are erroneous in nature and require independent, thorough, and impartial investigation, as well as inquiries to determine how much crimes could have taken place for so long, they said. All right, hold up. Look at this. The disclosure process is taking place under the Epstein Files Transparency Act, signed in law November 19, 2025. On January 30th, 2026, after delays, the Department of Justice released a major tranche of material, including more than 3 million pages, 2,000 videos, and 180,000 images. Despite the scale of disclosure, experts warn a serious compliance failure. Now look at that, see? And botched redactions. See that? Look at that. That expose sensitive victims' information, with harm often occurring before records were withdrawn. Accountability has been limited. See, look at that. Look, see y'all? This one, see, they ain't pulling the wolves over these people's eyes. The World Council. Accountability has been limited, with only one close associate under investigation. Under international human rights law, states are obligated to prevent, investigate, and punish violence against women and girls, including acts committed by private actors. The grave errors in the release process, now look at this, y'all. The grave errors in the release process underscore the urgent need for victim-centered standard operating procedures for disclosure and redaction so that no victim suffers further harm, they said. I mean, I guess that's an excuse for redacting, but come on, man. That's showing that's a lot of redaction, 90%. The expert held the courage and resilience of victims in seeking accountability at significant personal cost. A group of these survivors recently met at the UN Special Rep. See, look, the survivors are going to the UN, y'all. Look at this. They better protect them. UN Special Rapporteur on violence against women and girls. Let's keep going. The failure to safeguard their privacy puts them at risk of retaliation and stigma. This is why they redacting everything, I guess. The reluctance to fully disclose information or broaden investigations have left many survivors feeling re-traumatized and subjected to what they describe as institutional gaslighting. All right, let's keep going. The experts urge the U.S. authorities to urgently remedy these failures, ensure full disclosure to understand methods of criminal enterprise, full remedy and reparation for victims for all harm sustained, and end impunity for perpetrators. Statutes of limitations prevent prosecution of grave crimes attributed to the Epstein criminal enterprise must be lifted. They trying to lift the statutes of limitations. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Any suggestion that it is time to move on from the Epstein file is unacceptable. It represents a failure of responsibility towards victims, they said. Resignations of implementing individuals alone are not adequate. See that, y'all? Just because you resign, I mean it's over. Are not adequate substitute for criminal accountability. The experts said they welcome steps by some government probe, current and former officials, and private individuals named in the files. They call on other states to do so the same. Let's keep going. Failure by governments to effectively investigate and prosecute those responsible for these crimes, including by complying or acquiesce where jurisdiction exists, risks undermining legal frameworks aimed at preventing and responding to violence against women and girls. That's what they warn. All right, let's keep it. It's imperative that all right. It's imperative that governments act decisively to hold perpetrators accountable. The experts said, no one, they get the warning, no one is too wealthy or too powerful to be above the law. See what I'm saying? And that's they go to experts. They go to the 7,000 bringing out the experts on them, y'all. Look at this. Look, we got Reem Assalam, Special Rapporteur of Violence Against Women and Girls. It causes and consequences. We got Atiya Warriors. These people from all over the country. Independent experts on the effects of foreign debt and other related international financial obligations of states of full enjoyment of human rights, particularly economic, social, and cultural rights. Then we got George Katagoulis, independent expert on the promotion of a democratic and equal international order. We got Balakrishnan Rajogopal, Special Rapporteur on adequate housing as a component of the right to the adequate standard of living and on the right of non-discrimination in this context. And then, the list go on. So they got these guys peeking in, man. You see? Yeah. See, these are independent human rights experts appointed by the United Nations and Human Rights Council. Y'all in some trouble. Together, these experts are referred to as the special procedures of human rights. Hold on, let's keep going. Of Human Rights Council. Hold up, y'all. On a voluntary basis, they are not UN staff. They do not receive a salary for their work. That might be a goddamn problem right here, y'all. Shit. If they ain't receiving a salary, then they can be compromised. Hey, man, here you go. There you go. I don't know about that. I might need to change that and pay these people. What the hell going on? Now, while the UN Human Rights Office acts as the secretary for a special procedure, the experts serve as serving an individual capacity and are independent from the government or organization, including OHCR, and the UN. Any views or opinions presented are solely those of the author and do not necessarily represent those of the UN or OHCHR. Okay. There go the sources and stuff right here, y'all. Okay, country specific observations and recommendations by the UN human rights mechanisms, including the special procedures, the treaty bodies, and the Universal Periodic Review, can be found on the Universal Human Rights Index right here, or then the UN Human Rights country page, United States of America. For inquiries or media requests, please contact this. For media inquiries related to UN independent experts, you can go here. Okay, so you get the picture. So you get the picture. The big dogs is looking. You know what I mean? They created the council for a reason, so nobody think they too big to be accountable for their crimes. Not even the billionaires. That's what this is. You want to see this article? The United Nations Human Rights Office, Office of the High Commissioner. You see? Oh, JJ, you got that over AI. Hang on, this is the article, the source right here, man. I use Google and Chrome, so that's how I do my research. Go to the library. That's you. Tired of the damn narrative. Oh, JJ got his information from AI. So I guess this AI made this up here right here, y'all. Look, they made that. I got up-to-date news from fooling with AI. What you talking about, chump? Look at this. February 16, 2026. Man, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop all that crying, man, and just source up and shut up. Like the source said, like the source debate league said. Source up and shut up. We ain't trying to hear all that crying. JJ. It take me a whole week to put my. Hey, come on, man. All right, let's get back to the meat and potatoes, man. We got a lot going on today. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's see. Let's see. No one's too wealthy here. Here's who has fallen from the Epstein files. Let's see what they got. Let's see. Hold up. I got to fix my screen. Okay. Yeah, I fixed my screen. Going to the Washington Examiner. Shut up. Get your research game up, chump. That's all I can tell you. You're going to get in the ring with me. Yeah, they complaining where I'm getting, where and how I'm getting my information. What type of madness is that, man? In there. Hold up, let me fix this. Stop sharing for a second. They didn't. Hold up, man. Ah, come on. Man. Let's get back into this, man. This 7,000 went to the United Nations on these. See the other reporters, they ain't really digging in there, man. I've been seeing some of them over on YouTube. They, like some of the reporters, they be biased, man. Like that one guy. So hit that like, share, and subscribe. Just hold up for a second, y'all. I'm trying to find the video. Hold up.
A lot of things outside of the system that
scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Wanna murder me, but never heard me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out. Black excellence at its finest. Yeah, using big words, but he can't define it. Then it hit him with the cannon, don't you stand behind him. It's about to get hot, watch you change the climate. He's nothing but a novice and he show his heart. Man, I think this rookie's done, sticking with a fork. Yeah, he treading water, swimming with the sharks. You will never see the light, living in the dark. The only thing he study is this information. Till I show him all his flaws and his calculation. Gotta leave his dummy dead as a demonstration. So I hit him with the case with no hesitation. It's a wealth of knowledge you ain't never seen. Chop his body up and weigh the dead on a triple beam. Got this bully on my phone and he keep calling me. Need me to come and pick him up from another murder scene. And he's telling me I don't know why they keep invading me. I said we just don't keep kicking their ass into reality. Judah 7,000 said they want a war, but they should have already known that we were looking for. Wanna murder me, but never heard me. Intellectually, it's a murder scene. Claiming you a scholar, get the clock out.